Good evening, friends! Zophar here with another episode of Zophar's Realm. Before we launch into Lunar 2 Eternal Blue for Sega CD tonight, I wanted to test some stuff on the Sega Saturn. A real Sega Saturn, I would just like to say. A real one. It is real. It is not emulated. I'll show it to you now. See, right there. Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn. And it is actually hooked up to a RetroTink 5X Pro, which is much, much more than a converter or an adapter to HDMI. It does so much stuff. I'm going to show it to you in a moment here. But first, hi everyone. How's everyone doing? Melp Minion, G Levy, Ginger Pepsi. Thanks for joining me. I know Tuesday is a night I normally don't stream, so excuse me, I believe there's still a lot of people that probably have no idea I'm streaming tonight. But I'm sure people will trickle in as we go, because we're going to be testing some stuff first before we do anything with Lunar 2. So I hope everybody's having a really good night tonight, and I hope everyone's ready for some different stuff here for just a little bit. We did acquire, I'm sure most of you know this by now, been on my streams the last few nights. Hey there, Iagr, how you doing? That we did acquire Shining Force 3, which is very exciting, and we will be streaming Shining Force 3 upon the conclusion of Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. But I wanted to take a little bit just to kind of test out the settings on the RetroTink 5X Pro, which is an amazing, amazing piece of hardware. The designer, Mike Chi, did an amazing job with it, and I want to test some stuff out so that you can all give me your feedback and tell me what you like the best. So right here, this is the RetroTink 5X loaded with 1080p output. It's actually running from the Sega Saturn with a SCART cable, which gives you the best possible output, the closest picture to VGA quality that you can get. And the RetroTink is basically taking that and outputting it to a 1080p signal. And in this view right here, it's doing some processing, and it is actually also I have a little scanline effect going here. We're going to play around with that in just a second. And G Levy is watching the Phillies lose. That sounds normal. That's about what they always did when I watched them. I'm still, like I said, I'm at the very end of a cold right now. It's just about gone. I just have some congestion and stuff, but all the other symptoms are gone now, so very good. So it is added in. So let me give you an idea of what it can look like here. So it comes with a remote, which looks a lot like a Roku remote, but believe me, it's not. It does so much more. So let me show you some stuff here. So firstly, you're watching the Rockies win. Nice, Ginger Pepsi. Hey, look, it's a Sega Saturn. That's right. You know it. You know it. A real Sega Saturn. The real deal. So again, this is the RetroTink 5X Pro. Highly, highly recommended. This does not just work on the Saturn. This works on any system you can imagine that outputs via composite, component, S-video, basically everything but VGA. We're kind of, all those analog connections you can imagine, and SCART. And we're using SCART right now. So I just updated it to the latest version. Another cool thing about the RetroTink 5X is this is not a product that you're just buying randomly on, not that there's anything wrong with buying on Amazon, but it's not like a random Amazon overseas product from wherever, from whatever company where there's no support and it works or it doesn't, and good luck if it doesn't, and good luck trying to figure it out. It is so much more. You can actually chat with Mike Chi, the designer of this product. You could go right on his Discord. If you go to retrotip.com, you could literally just talk to him. Hey, I was trying the setting out, and what do you think? And he'll talk back to you. It's awesome. See, hey there, DJNX. Thanks for coming on in. See, here's another happy user of the RetroTink 5X. Really is awesome. It's all right, Ginger Pepsi. I may be from Philly, but I have no loyalty to the Phillies. My brother, G Levy, is a different story, but doesn't matter. I don't think they've really ever been a great team, almost at any point. Mom's Secret Recipe says he might draw something on the box if you ask. Nice. I've heard that, actually. That's awesome. So this is the latest firmware that he just publicly released yesterday. So it adds some new features, some advanced settings and resolutions and such. Yo, Dark Mex, how you doing? So here you can see what settings I'm currently using. So I don't profess to be anything close to an expert when it comes to the world of video output, not even close. But I do understand basics. So, source is obviously the SCART connection that I'm using from the Saturn to the RetroTink 5X. And I'm using a cable from a company called Insurrection. that Mike Chi, the designer of RetroTink, recommended to me. One of the few that he recommended would work well. And of course, he was right, because it works awesomely. And I'm currently outputting by a 1080p right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to load up a random game. I decided to choose, you're going to play the Saturn, you got to play Virtua Fighter. What can I say? So here's my ancient copy of Virtua Fighter from 1995. So we're going to load this one up right now. I'm going to give this a try. Gamers Uplink says, I plan on getting one. You got scan lines on. Looks like a bit off on the display. How's it look on your end? Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different options. We're going to run through them right now. But yeah, I put on, which one did I put on? Slot masking, I think. So let's go in here. And what we'll do is I'm going to load it up with no scan lines first. So this is literally almost the default. It's basically the way it comes out of the box, outputting to 1080p. Upscaling it to that resolution, and I changed one thing on it in this view. I'll show you. Oh, nope, not there. Oops. So the horizontal sampling, by default, it looks like this, and I changed it to Saturn 320. I don't really know if one is necessarily better or worse than the other. I just feel like since there's a setting for 320 horizontal lines that specifically says Saturn, that it would probably be good to use. But here's what it looks like generically. Can you see a difference? Hyper's his favorite game. Yeah, I know. You should tell him that we're on. He might want to watch Virtua Fighter. Maybe not. So that's I don't know. So what do you notice as far as the difference? It's hard for me to know that one's really better than the other. So I leave it on Saturn 320. But the area I really want to play around with here is in the post-processing. So this is where you can add all your different scanline looking stuff. So slot mask is the one that I had it on before. Now I'll also tell you that depending on your output resolution, this will look different. And I'm actually told that I think 1440 works better for some of the scanline effects. Gamers Uplink says it's hard to describe, but you'd say jagged versus smooth. T-Gen X says it really comes down to the screen you're using and personal preference. Well, so here the thing with me is I don't need to have scanlines on at all. I actually kind of don't mind the jaggy looking stuff, but I'm curious to know what the collective thinks. I've always wondered, because I don't really know a lot of people outside of, streaming and stuff that have any opinions on the matter, so I'm curious to know what you all think. So I kind of like the way slot mask looks, in terms of it does smooth the jaggies a bit, plus that's what scanlines will do. But here I'll show you. So one thing about scanlines to think about is that you cannot control the viewer resolution, so more almost unavoidable. That's a good point. BBM, PBM 600. FV310, Consumer 1. This looks more like, what were those? There was a certain type of tube TV, and instead of the lines looking like this, they look more like hexagonal. I think that's what this one is. I think that these lines will look better in 1440 on my end, but I don't know what it might look like to you. Like you said, if your resolution's different. You hate scan lines because to your eye, it's not authentic. I hear that. Let me test the output resolution here and see what this does. So if I were to go to 1200p, well, first off, would that work? Hey, here we go. That looks different. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I know it's always going to be a simulation, no matter what you do. Whoops, I don't want that. Wait, no, don't do that. There we go. So this is well, I changed the output resolution to 1200p. And again, I'm sure there's a reason for some of these resolutions to be there for certain systems, certain games. I don't know that 1200p looks right to me on the Saturn. I feel like it's stretching the image a bit. Let's see what it looks like with scanlines. Go back to post-processing. These are all, different Scanlines on 1200p. Patience, Grasshopper. Yeah, what Ginger Pepsi said. Iagra says you've always had crummy, fuzzy TVs before you dropped out of the console game. Once you discovered emulation, it's always been about those crisp, perfect pixels. I'm with you. I hear that. Oh, hey, Duke Donuts. How you doing? One thing about scanlines to think about is that you cannot control... Right. I read that already. Duh. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm reading. That's horrible. Yes, so your point is taken. So me personally, if you're asking me like what I like, I'm going to show you what I like. I like just vanilla 1080p with no scanlines. That's my preference. So like this. So literally this is the stock RetroTink 5X Pro settings at 1080p with just the horizontal sampling of a 320 line Saturn. That's what I like. So I think the consensus is pretty clearly visible and scanlines are on for Duke Donuts. DGen X says 1200p is more for the 16x10 computer monitors. I gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Mom's Secret Recipe only prefers scanlines on the N64 because it's hideous otherwise. Yeah, so the N64, my understanding there, Mom's Secret Recipe, is there's not really any better connection available than S-Video. Hey! Raid from Manicate. How you doing, Manicate? Thanks for coming on in. Welcome. G. Levy, would you mind shooting Manicate a shout-out? How you doing tonight? Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Zophar. I created a website in the 90s. You may have heard of it, Zophar's Domain. Had some emulators and translations and utilities, cool stuff. Still exists today. I took a 20-year break, came back, and now I'm streaming. And I love it. But enough about me. Let's talk about you, Manicate. What game are you playing today?
A joke, but you can come up with something.
I love those kind of games.
Monica looks at with anticipation.
Visual novels.
Jeez, guess I can't back out of this one.
Back out of this one.
Okay, so basically, this guy walks into a hospital and up to the front desk. And then walks up to the doctor.
Hey, Soda Pagoda. Yeah, so we're just testing out for the future. The
Oh my God, it's lost! Why? Why?
Ooh, that sounds like a tough one there, Manicate. Sounds like you're having a fun stream there. You're playing Saga Frontier 2. That's cool. Never actually played the Saga series. It's a lost joke. Yeah, Soda Pagoda, we're basically testing out the Shining Force 3 system. So I was testing out different resolutions and scan lines. My preference is to go without scan lines. Oh yes, let me show that off actually. We surely did. So we have acquired one Shining Force 3. How you doing? I love my wife. Thanks for coming on in. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. And the foam. Gotta have the foam. Yeah, so just so you know about this, the only reproduction of this is the case itself is a reproduction and the styrofoam is a reproduction. Everything else, the manual, the disc, all of the artwork is all original. So, one of the members of our community was kind enough to sell this to me for not $400. All good, Manicate, I understand. Hope you're feeling okay. I was like that the other day. I'm just getting over like the flu or a bad cold. And I had a bad migraine to mix with it too, which finally went away. Thanks much. Soda Pagoda says $399.95. No, actually, $290, and that included shipping and insurance. So very, very kind of this person to sell it below the technically the marketplace value. Definitely appreciated. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try running through just a quick. I'm not gonna play the whole game. I'll play like 1 or 2 fights, and then you all tell me what you think. And then if we all like this, then this is probably what the settings I'm gonna go with for when we play Shining Force 3, and then we'll launch into Lunar 2. So here we go. Go in Virtua Fighter settings. Now remember, this is on a real Saturn, so load time and all. This is the real experience right now, just to be clear. I'm going to give myself the Wimp experience, because, you know, why not? And we'll do arcade. And of course, we will choose the best character in the world, which is Jeffrey. At least I think he is. Yeah, Soda Pagoda is just a personal preference. I've never liked them, and I think it's something to do with the fact that when I played on an actual tube TV, I never noticed them before. And then I started to play on emulators, and then after a while I was like, ooh, this doesn't look so good on tube TVs anymore. But what I will say is that sometimes there are certain games where, like, how do I put this? So, you know, like, you see, like, games today that are in the retro style, where they're super pixelated and jaggy edges, and you're like, this is how it was. And actually, no, it wasn't. It didn't actually ever look like that on a tube TV. It looked smoother, but blurrier. So then you have to ask yourself, what's the preference? Smoothness or clarity? Like, quality? It's very subjective. I agree with you. I like this look better. What's great about the RetroTink 5X Pro is you can like any look. It does them all. I love it. I friggin' love it. And if you want to try another look, you can try it. If you think, I don't like that, you just go right back to the other setting. It's awesome. It really is an amazing product. I love it. Yes, I'm totally shilling for RetroTink 5X Pro right now. I don't care. If you ever want to stream, or not even stream, if you ever just want to play on a real console and have it look as good as it can, you want the RetroTink. You definitely do. And he's always updating it. Constantly updating it. Scanlines can look good locally, but you have to be really specific in their use. I hear you. All preference. I think we're going to take a poll, actually, in a second here. G. Levy, are you around right now, my friend? My brother of mine? Actually, Soda Pagoda's here, too. Soda Pagoda, would you like to make a poll for me, my good sir? Could you create a poll that says, what is your preference? And put scan lines or no scan lines. We'll keep the poll super simple, or don't care. So those three options. Scan lines, no scan lines, don't care. I know the RetroTink used to actually have a 240p output option, and Mike Chi removed it as part of this recent update. I forget why. I just don't think a lot of people used it. I think he took out 240p and 540p, maybe? I think those two modes, and he added other things instead. Because, you know, you only have so much space. And Soda Pagoda is correct. I did delegate G. Levy. G. Levy, you want to create a poll for me? Create a poll that asks, what is your preference? And we're trying to find out scan lines, no scan lines, or don't care. Oh god, I suck at this game. I forgot how much I sucked at fighting games. You know, it's funny, the back of the case actually tells you all the different moves. Like, what the control inputs are and whatnot. I'm just too lazy to look at it. So I just keep punching and kicking. Don't worry, for those of you just coming on in, we are going to be playing Lunar 2 very shortly here. Oh, you already did the poll. The delay is real. No, that's the delay in my brain. Here, let me add it in here. Now, see, this is the first time in a while I've streamed a game where, like, it requires reflexes, and I can't just, like, stop what I'm doing. I mean, I could just hit pause, but that's cheating. You couldn't do that in a real arcade. Right? Time over? Oh, boo. It looks like the H scale's a bit uneven. There's banding in the dither behind the timer. You're unsure how you'd fix that with the tank. Yeah, I don't know. Good eye, though, Duke Donuts. See, some of the more advanced stuff is definitely lost on the likes of me. That's why I've got you. Yalta says you may have picked up some brain delay yourself having partaken in the marriage. Oh boy. Yikesy, yikesy. Hope all is well, Yaltis. Oh, you noticed it too just now, Gamers Uplink? Oh my god, why do I suck so bad? Don't answer that. No! Damn it. Alright, hold on. Okay, gotta focus. Gotta focus on Pi, I wonder if this is one of those games where the AI cheats. Like, you know how in, Modern Vintage Gamer did a whole segment on this on YouTube a while ago, where he talked about how Mortal Kombat cheats, like 2 and 3, will make it so, like, the game seems easy in the very beginning fights, and then just ramps it up to the point where, like, as soon as you press the button, it reacts, like, faster than a human could. Like, that kind of stuff. But then after you lose enough times, it lowers the difficulty. Input reading, correct. Hey, Cyruseel. How you doing? You lose. But Duke Donuts thinks it looks good generally. Yeah, I'll tell you, definitely, to my eye, at least my memory, I think that these settings to me look clearer than what I remember it looking like on my, 1990s. Gee, Levy, what TV did I have? I had a Daewoo, right? Didn't I have a Daewoo TV? 27-inch Daewoo tube? Wasn't that what I played most of them on? And then later, didn't we get a Sony? A Trinitron? God, it's been so many years. G Levy will remember. Oh my god, I suck. Ah, he's kicking my butt. No! No height! No! Come on. Yeah! Hey-oh! Hoo-yah! Yeah, I think it was a Daewoo in the beginning. Thanks, Cyruseel. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lot better. Just all I really have left is some congestion and, like, stuffiness, like, in my nose and ears. It's a little annoying, but that's it. The rest of it's gone. Duke Donut says you spent far too many hours staring at dithered stuff to check for even scaling. I got you. Ay. Yeah, for me, like, the stuff that I would look at, like, when I was really big into emulation in the 90s and early 2000s, was just, did the game work properly? Did it sound right? Did it, how's the frame skipping? That kind of stuff. But this kind of, like, what I would call very advanced detail to video, input, output, all of that, I'm not very versed in it at all. All I know is that I love the fact that this device lets me choose tons of different settings until it looks the way I want it to, which this, to me, I like how this looks from my eye. And I'm with the majority of you, as the poll seems to indicate, where I'm not a big fan of scan lines. So it sounds like we are in sync, everybody. See what I did there? We're in sync. We're in V-sync. Oh, I'm gonna knock him out of the ring. There we go. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. Jeffrey equals Eddie Gordo with a beard. Alright, I think after we hopefully defeat Wolf here, or I'm gonna try to, we might move to Lunar. Unless you want me to keep going. Try to get to Doro. Trying to remember. Do you go through... Is there, like, endurance matches in this, or does it just you beat all the characters and then Doro? I don't remember anymore. Well, I didn't win that match, so it's irrelevant. Duke Donuts, let me show you what it has. So, I think the answer is yes to that. 352 you're talking about? So here. I assume you're talking about this, right? This right here? Sup, Fidirth? And I just totally let myself die, by the way. Oops, oh well. Is this the mode you were... Oh, 640x480 interlaced? I don't know. High-res 512? High-res 858? So then the answer would be neither of these, then, Duke Donuts. I guess the answer is no. 858? Like this? How does that look to your eye? Load up the game and let's see the timer background. Okay. We'll still be Jeffrey, because why not? We still got a few minutes left in that poll. 6 of you say no, and 5 don't care. 2 like Scanlines.
Ready, go!
So what is that? Now, I don't know if it's just me. I'm seeing some artifacts now that I wasn't seeing before. I don't know how to explain what I'm seeing, but there's like little almost flashes every now and then. I don't know. Is it in my head, or am I seeing something that's not right? Tell me what you think, Duke Donuts. You got a better eye than me. You notice a 2G Levy? This might be totally new setting too that he just added. Like I said, I literally just uploaded this firmware like 6 hours ago. It's brand new.
First, your return to shore was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
Yar! Melpominion, thanks for redeeming the piratey hat. We'll pop this on, we'll walk the plank, we'll shiver me timbers. Ah, me hair's blended in with me shirt. I don't know if you can see it. Me hearties. Okay. Me adjust me cap. Make sure this chair be high, says I. Alright. So, you say it's hard to see on this level, but the banding and the timer seems to be corrected in this. So what should the timer look like? Hold on. I wanna look at this. I wanna see what you're seeing. Oh, I think I see what you're saying now. What about this, though? Doesn't this have the same effect? As far as the banding you were seeing in the timer? On 352? You say it's easier on light-colored sky or when you win on a light-colored ground. You don't think 352 does... Hey, Cafe Man 2D. This is on the Retro Tink 5X Pro Cafe Man 2D. We have a Sega Saturn connected via SCART. So Duke Donuts seems to like this, but the majority don't care, and most say don't care or no. 13 out of 15 were don't care or no. The easiest way to tell is when you have a black and white grid. Do I have a game that has a black and white grid? I don't know. I don't know if I feel like I'm seeing defects here. Like, I don't know. Let me watch the monitor and not OBS and see if I see it. Let me get out of the menu here. Yeah, this is VF Remix. While Duke Donuts is working on that because he's awesome. How's everyone's day been? You played VFR many times. Use a Saturn HDMI cable. I got you. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have done that, but I kind of like the configuration options that Retro Tink gives because it gives so many, and then we can just decide what we like the best. Whoa! What the heck? Did you see that? That was ridiculous. She almost beat me. Sarah's ridiculous. Ridiculous. You're gonna boot up and check what modes it uses. Makes sense. Cyberzeal says you know for a fact you will see defects on the Dreamcast stuff when it's outputting in VGA mode. Interesting. Now I wonder though if it's just more or less noticeable in certain resolutions or with certain effects enabled. Maybe that's... It looks amazing. Any of these settings we've tried all look better to my eye than what this looked like in 1995 on my debut. So, you know. You're eating some mapo tofu? I don't believe I've ever had that kind of tofu before. Or if I have, I didn't know I was eating that. I like tofu and miso soup. Gotcha. Yes, Cyberzeal, you are definitely much more versed on the ways of the Saturn than I am. have lots to learn from you, Grasshopper. Sure is better than default RCA composite cables, right? Yeah, literally any option we choose is going to look 8,000 times better than anything that it came with. Any of the cables it comes with and any of the TVs that existed then. No doubt about it. But you know, I just want, when we do stream this game, I want it to look as good as it possibly can for the majority of my viewers, all of you. Oh my god, did you see this? Getting my butt handed to me here. Jesus Christ. Game is wrong. I gotta learn to block. Like, I never use the block buttons in any fighting game, which is probably why I suck at fighting games. Because, like, by the time I think to block, it's too late. Oh, look, I picked her up there. Damn it. See, like, I tried to block. Oh, I got it. I got blocked that time. You know, Shenmue, the original concept of Shenmue was a Virtua Fighter RPG. And I think the character Akira was supposed to be the main character before morphing into Ryu. Come on, get her! Yeah! Alright. Feel accomplished, chat. But RCA cables for the nostalgias, right? Yeah. If it was just the nostalgia, then I wouldn't have ever used emulators, right? Just fix the original hardware. Keep buying new consoles. Sometimes you want it to be better. But better is subjective. Oop. Like, for me, I think that my favorite thing that emulators added was save stating, honestly. I love the convenience of, among other things, of being able to just load and save anywhere you want. Yo, Unloved Tommy, how you doing? Thanks for coming on in. No lag with RCA cables. You live your life like you need new glasses. So this appears to be low res, okay. So then I should be on the 320 setting then, Duke Donuts? Because you do. So, like, here, let me go back. Load the original profile I had. So the original way I had this was 1080p fill. And then generic Saturn 320. But I definitely see what you're saying, like... There is a difference. There's definitely a difference. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of digging the 352, but like, is it possible this is making the game look worse? Like, what if the game doesn't use that setting? Like, how do you know? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how do I know which of those options are better for which game? This video was the best solution for you. In the 90s. Oh, yeah, same for me.
What brings you to my inner sanctum?
Bell Sorcerer.
Zophar 1 Dark Goddess, Zophar 1 Lucia.
Bell Sorcerer, thank you so much for the subscription. And you are now an acolyte of the realm and the domain, and your support is greatly appreciated. Enjoy the emoticons. The Alta says you have some kind of minor degenerative eye thing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Every year you're supposed to get a new script because my eyes get worse. You're on year 3 now. Oh, I hope they don't keep getting worse. I hope you can get it under control for you. That doesn't sound fun at all. Greetings, False Sorcerer. So the Saturn uses the same signal container for all low-res mode and all high-res modes, as far as you know. Hey there, CBS kids. Sega Saturn's an awesome system. It was so underrated. The problem was that the hardware was amazing, but it was notoriously difficult to program for, people said, because of the multiple processors. Had 5 of them, I think, right? 2 CPUs, 2 video processors, and then a processor that controlled the sound chip. But then the real reason, I think, the bigger reason was Bernie Stolar was just a moron. Sorry. Sorry, Bernie Stolar happens to be watching my stream. Sorry, buddy. Like, not a fan of you. I think he ran Sega into the ground. But the other thing, you talk to other people and they say, well, it wasn't really so much him. It was like Sega Japan didn't align with Sega US and they couldn't get on the same page, or Sega Japan pressured the US because they were panicking about Sony. I don't know. All I know is that Sega was riding high from the Genesis here and somehow they just managed to screw everything up. I still love them. Still love you, Sega. You will always be my favorite company. I love you to death. But bad decisions in the 90s, man. That's just my opinion. If you have Virtua Fighter 2, which I sadly do not, but I'm trying to acquire it, it's probably the best test for all modes since it switches constantly. Yeah, I'm trying to acquire Virtua Fighter 2 Duke Donuts. I never owned it as a kid, but I loved it in the arcades. And I'm going to try to acquire it for Saturn at not, you know, ridiculous prices. Yeah, we'll be good. So you're gonna get LASIK eventually. Good, good. I'm glad that that will work. That can fix it. Whichever one looks better to your eyes, easiest thing to do if you don't know a specific mode for a game. I got you. Ooh. CBS kids always wanted a Saturn, but didn't know where to start. Heard it's expensive to get into. So the Saturn itself, you can get at a decent price. Like I got this one for $90 from Kelsey Lewin of the Video Game History Foundation. An awesome foundation, by the way. They preserve all kinds of video game systems, games, memorabilia, everything. But the games, some of them are just, a lot of them are ridiculously priced. I just, like I said, I got this because I never owned this as a kid because I was working on Zophar's domain, to be honest, during that time, and I didn't realize it came out till it was too late. This game, Shining Force 3, is going for over $400 on eBay. I managed to get it for $290, but that's still like 5 times the cost of when it came out. You know, this was a $50 or $60 game back then, and just the retro gaming market, I think, got really crazy when COVID-19 happened, and it just hasn't gone back down. Like, which, just to be clear, I'm glad that the retro gaming market's exploding. Part of what brought me back was, you know, a desire to get back into retro, and I missed it, and have great memories of all of it, and you know, I missed the interaction with talking to people like all of you about this stuff. But the cost of admission now, if you're gonna own real hardware and the actual games, which, you know, that's what I'm trying to do now, is I don't want to stream anything if I don't have a working physical copy of it, so I don't. Is very expensive. Very expensive. So, there you go. Wonder how Fighters Megamix would do? Good question. It's getting tempting to sell your box Saturn games, are so overvalued now. Well, I mean, if you really want to unload them, Cafe Man 2D, talk to me in Discord. If you're looking to sell them at, you know, certain prices. Gamers Upling says, I think we all have great memories of retro, but yeah, the cost. Glad you got all the systems you have. Good move to not selling them off. Well, that's the thing. I didn't sell most of them off, but I did sell some of them off. I want to say a third of all the games I ever owned I sold off. About a third of them, which I regret. Yeah. The Zophar discount, oh boy. Ealtis says, lots of things got crazy because of COVID. You can't look at a house right now because you put 2 offers in, told you 30K plus, the ask was outbid. Yeah, it's crazy, Ealtis. The housing market is ridiculous right now. DGenX says, you can usually get the Japanese version of games much cheaper, so the game isn't text-heavy. That's the thing, DGenX. The kind of games that I like and the games I generally stream are RPGs, which, of course, are the text-heaviest games you can get. So it's tricky. What I want to do is I want to get a satiator or satiator. Is it satiator or satiator? I don't know how you say it, but however it's pronounced, I want to get one of those and use that mainly for like buying Japanese games that have been fan translated, like scenarios 2 and 3 of Shining Force 3, and like do that. But again, the satiator or satiator is $280, which I'm sure is a great value, and the person that designed it I'm sure is awesome, just like Mike Chi. But that's just a lot of money, you know. It's a lot of money for what is right now a hobby of mine, you know. Gotta get WFH 100% first. I hear that, Soda Pagoda. Work from home. Satiator. Melpominion says there was a retro gaming shop at a local mall, saw Phantasy Star 4 there. $60, thought it was a ripoff, but didn't factor in retro games are more expensive now. Yeah, now it's like $100 or more. Although to be fair, Phantasy Star 4 when it came out was like $90 or something. I remember that game being a lot of money. Wasn't it like the first 32 megabit Sega Genesis game or something? If I remember right. Oh, I suck. If your aim is to play a small subset of translated game, a pseudo Saturn cart might be a better option. Yeah, I've seen those. So many options. So many options. Whoa. I do like the convenience factor. The idea of just taking the satiator or satiator. If anybody knows how to pronounce it, let me know, please, so I stop saying the wrong name. And you just pop it right into the port where the, MPEG video upgrade would have gone. And in you are, and you're done. Put your SD card in and ready to rock. I do like that. I like that idea. Cafe Man says you'll likely get it even though you own like 60 OG games. Gotcha. Alright, I think we have pumped this particular well of Virtua Fighter dry here. So we are going to go back to the main menu. I'll tell you what game I've actually been playing, not when I'm streaming lately, that I really enjoy. Let me show it real quick to you, but we're going to get into Lunar 2 in just a second here, chat. I want to eventually stream... Tell me if you've ever played this. This was a game that I owned as a kid that I traded in years ago, and I just bought back a few weeks ago. Has anyone here ever played D? So, this was the very first horror game, I would call it, that I ever played. Like, say, well, maybe not. Alone in the Dark I played in the early 90s on PC, so I guess that's kind of a horror game too. But first horror console game before Resident Evil, there was D. Yeah, this was also on the 3DO, and I think it was on the PlayStation too. Sadator? Unloved Homie, Sadator? Or Sadiator? Shadator? Mars Caleb, hey Mars Caleb, says, you were looking into the Pseudo Saturn cart just the other week, but all the links you were following were dead, and you can't tell which ones would work like you need. Duke Donut says it will run me about $50. That's cheap. And can act as a save RAM cart, a work RAM cart, and allow you to run discs of fan-translated stuff if you make them. Right, you have to burn them. So it's not as convenient.
Sade, thank you so much for the raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry.
G. Levy, thank you for your 1,000 silver donation of Sade. It's greatly appreciated. Satiator. Chadiator. Satiator. Okay, so it is Satiator. As in being satiated. Yeah, Chadator. Syra Zeal says, Sega clung on to the D series and had D2 on the Dreamcast. Yeah, I saw that, but I never played D2. Then there was a D3. There was a D3 as well? I didn't know that. So I really like this, and I've never beaten this game. I got really far, but the thing about this game is you're on a timer, and it's like a real timer. Like, it's pretty close to real time, I think. And I would always get to this stupid room that, like, spun around, like a rotating room. And I think it's totally random, because I'll like, try different combinations of things, and sometimes I get a room I want, and sometimes I don't. Like, and you have to do it in, like, a certain order. So I always end up running out of time. Like, I feel like I've probably gotten to very close to the end, but once you run out of time, that's it. You're dead. The game ends. Start over. There's no save feature other than the fact that when you change discs, because this is a 2-disc game, when you change discs, the game technically makes a save file. So if you really want, like, you can copy the save in the middle over. Like, I have an action replay cart, so I guess I could load the game from the middle. But, you know, one of these days I want to beat it. Yeah, no foam. But I will say, this game has been going for over $100 on eBay, which I think is crazy. I managed to get it for $40 by putting in an offer to someone who was selling this on eBay for $90. And I said, that's crazy. And I offered him $40, and he accepted. I said, great, reasonable seller. So for $40 plus like $6 shipping, I got D back. So I was very happy. I don't know. I find I think Shadowgate was probably a harder game than D. Because even though I just said I've never beaten D and I've actually beaten Shadowgate, I think D is just, there's randomness to it. You just have to get lucky on that rotating room. I do want to eventually stream this. In fact, honestly, if I wasn't committed to Lunar 2, I might stream this tonight, but I promised you all Lunar 2. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to stream that. So, that being said, chat, bear with me just a moment. Praise the orange Jesus. And thank you, Things of Your Mind, for the grats. We are just going to prepare the Genesis real quick for Lunar 2. You absolutely can, Duke Donuts. Let me just do something so it'll let you. 1 second. All right, Duke Donuts, you are now a newly knighted VIP of the realm. Post away. And always remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Oh, very cool. So that's the Sega Pseudo Saturn cartridge. Although it is spelled cartridge. I think they meant cartridge. Oh, okay, I see how it works. So it basically pops right in the slot where you would put the action replay or save card or whatever. Now, how well does this work versus the action replay in terms of the slot? Because I'll tell you one thing with the action replay that I use for saving, it took me like 5 or 6 tries to put it in a way where the Saturn would read it. It just would not read it. I had to keep taking it out, putting it in, taking it out, putting it in. And once I got it in, I just don't remove it now because I'm scared if I take it out and put it back in, it's not going to work again. Oh, can you? So wait, I could flash my action replay and turn it into that? Oh, it didn't? I got you. And or Game Shark. So would you say then it's worth getting the Pseudo Saturn over keeping the action replay and flashing it because a Sega Pseudo Saturn cartridge is better quality and more likely to be read properly than the action replay? Gotcha. Fair enough. All right, chat, I'm just going to very briefly switch to the BRB screen. Don't go anywhere. I am just going to be hooking back up the Genesis Mini. Take me 2 seconds. I'll put on some relaxing music while we wait. Don't change that channel. We're back. I'm just going to pop this over here. All right. So, what did I miss? Cafe Man's trying to... Yeah, same thing with you with the action replay. Yeah, I was really worried at first because I read all the horror stories about it. Like, some people love it, but getting it to work was horrible. And then when it happened to me, I'm like, oh, don't do this. And after like the 6th attempt, and there was no rhyme or reason. I was putting it in the right way, and it slid in just fine. And I don't know how much of that's because of the action replay cartridge and how much is just the Saturn slot isn't that good. I don't remember anymore. But unless, homie, you're afraid to flash it because of the iffy cart slot? Yeah, because if it doesn't make the connection in the middle of it, you'll brick it, you're right. Duke Donut says, the physical switch also solves issues with some games, not identifying the cartridge properly when you want 4M mode. It acts as a proper OEM safeguard for games to support it. Okay. Yeah, Altus is flipping through the TV guide to see what else is on TV. Oh boy. instead of just a backup cart when you're in the manager. If you decide to get an ODE solution later on, then I can unflash it. Okay. It sounds like the Pseudo Saturn might be the better option. It's much less expensive, but I'd have to burn the discs, which is not the end of the world. Okay. Peepo happy, peepo happy, peepo happy. You have to explain that one to me, things in your mind. Mars Caleb got a generic Saturn memory card back in the day, but one day you turned on your Saturn, and the card wasn't even seen by the system anymore. It's the whole reason he never finished Shining Force 3. Certainly not because of that mansion stage with the super hard boss. See, I never played, so full disclosure, other than the other day when I got Shining Force 3 for the first time ever, and played the first level to make sure the disc worked, which it does, I've never played the game before. So when I start streaming this in a few weeks, once we beat Lunar 2, it will be the first time I've ever played Shining Force 3. So when that happens, I will ask probably for no spoilers unless I ask. But I'm really looking forward to it. But I'm sorry to hear that it stopped reading the cartridge. What I'm going to be doing, I already decided, is when I play it, it's going to save on the internal memory of the Saturn, and I'm going to copy the memory each night to the cartridge. So this way, unless both the battery and the cartridge fail at the same time, which knock on wood doesn't happen, if one fails, I have the other, and I can copy it back. So that's my plan anyway. And this is another reason why I prefer emulators, by the way. You don't have to worry about any of this crap. You just load save state. But I don't think the Saturn emulation is to a level yet where I would not be able to tell the difference, because I've messed with the Saturn emulators. They're good, but you can tell the difference. You can tell there's a lot of video glitches in some of them. The audio is not perfect. Like, you can tell. So that's why I want to use real hardware for the Saturn. Duke Donut says the other problem you had was the AIO heated up like crazy and would stop working after a couple hours. Yeah, that's definitely not a good thing. That happens. Unloved Homie says this is the best Working Designs game. So I like a lot of Working Designs games, but this one is my favorite. I would say that the remake of this is probably better than the Sega CD version, because they took out a lot of the stuff that Vic Ireland never should have added, like the stupid save experience crap that should never have been added. The game's not as hard on the PlayStation, in my opinion. And he adds they added voice effects. So, like, Leo, sample my goods. That's not actually in the, let me just modify this real quick. That's not actually in the Sega CD version. So, but yeah, Lunar 2 is my favorite Working Designs games, for sure. Duke Donut says Kadash. I loved Kadash. I played it on the Genesis, though. On TurboGrafx was the best Working Designs game. Oh, that's right! Kadash was Working Designs! Forgot about that. Right, no translation garbage except for the one line. Well, yeah, there wasn't a lot of text in that either, compared to the other games. Mars Caleb says the thing is, though, one day, years later, you plugged in your Saturn, the memory card was working again. Really? And your saves were still there? No rhyme or reason? That's crazy. So that must mean the slot was failing, like the slot just wasn't reading it. But the cartridge never lost the RAM, the memory. Like, that's wild. Okay. It's Lunar 2 time. Maybe Rainbow Island TurboGrafx 16 is best because no text. Alright, so where did we leave off, chat? We just made it to this frozen village, and there was something about an abominable snowman. Got it. You guys should get used to the cold, or your stay is going to be very unpleasant. Well, duh. Tell me something I don't know. Maybe I could start a fire to warm us up a bit. That's one gamble I don't want to take. Knowing you, it'd be out of hand in no time. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so speaking of translations, Duke Donuts, I hope I don't set off rage here, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of that if you remember the Working Designs games. There's a lot of goofy quotes in here. And actually, I'm like operating on a delay in my brain, like I'm going to wait a second to say the text, because like I don't want to say the wrong. There was definitely a couple questionable moments where I'm like, I don't want to say that on my stream. That's not good. This winter has really killed my fishing business. The only good thing to come from it is that I'm starting a fish cream business. And by the way, as a 15-year-old kid, I thought the translation was hilarious. I loved it. But there's no doubt that 25 years on, some of it is not aged as well as, others. That Pink is your favorite character in this game. Oh, the pink cat. You want a copy just for her? She's not a pink cat. She's a baby red dragon. Yalta snow. Got a couple inches. Oh, in Michigan. Did you? Yikes. The 4 seasons in 1 week. Yeah, Pennsylvania is not quite to the extreme as Michigan, but we get some goofiness as well. Like, 1 week it's like 75, and then the next week it's like 30 and snowing. Like, we get some of that ridiculousness here too. Looks like ice cream, but with all the youth-enhancing benefits of fish oil. Who would want to eat that crap? Sounds terrible. Well, it's not like I wanted your opinion. Besides, my business is going to make me filthy rich. Just wait, you'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, it's weapon time, chat. Weapon time, weapon time. It's time to buy the weapons. Boy, it's cold today, isn't it? Tell me, what is it I can do for you? Well, you can give me some stuff. Okay, Iron Scimitar we already have. Ritual Dagger we already have. Flail we do not have. We probably want it. Doesn't do a freeze attack, but it's way stronger, so yeah. We'll get that for a run for. Makes his agility a lot worse too, but nah, it's so much stronger. We want it. We want it, we're buying it. Glass Fan. Plus 50 and 1 attack more? Oh, but the other one also was plus 1 attacks. Got it. But look how much stronger it makes you. Yeah, we want that too. Buy and equip. Alright. Now we'll sell our stuff. So we will get rid of the Ritual Dagger. And we will get rid of the Iron Fan. And... Water Staff we keep. I think we're going to want to equip her with the Water Staff. I remember this area needing magic. Thank you, thank you. Please call again. Yeah, why don't we give her that staff now? Yeah, because she's going to be casting magic. Keep the bow, too. Always like to save after I buy stuff. Fire! 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 Ealtis says, weapon time, aka new merch day. Aldebrandel says, missed you on Sunday, Zophar. Oh, thank you for asking, Aldebrandel. So yes, I'm much better. Sunday was bad. I definitely came down with something that I would say was probably the flu. I did do 2 COVID-19 tests, and both times I tested negative. Now, they were the rapid tests, the one that the government gave to the post office for us to order. But they were both negative. So I just chalked it up to probably the flu, because I heard, even though I got my flu shot this year, that the accuracy of the flu shot was like really terrible. Like it was like something like 20% protective this year. So it was probably the flu. All I have left now is just congestion. You might be able to hear a little bit in my voice. Like I'm a little nasal and my ears are a little puffed, stuffy. Other than that, though, the migraine is gone, the sore throat is gone, the icky feeling, the exhaustion, all that's gone. It's just the congestion now. I can deal with the congestion for a bit. Thank you for asking. Basically, tonight's stream is the makeup from Sunday, because I really felt bad. Sunday was the first day of my vacation. I'm on vacation until next Monday, which is awesome. I wanted to, I wanted that to be a long, big stream. Like, I was like, all right, we're going to launch into Lunar 2. We're going to probably start, more like 8 o'clock tonight. Maybe we'll go to, 2:30 in the morning, something like that. And then I just couldn't do it at all. So, glad to be back. Glad to be back. And we did finish Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within yesterday, by the way. So, for any of those of you that wanted to see that and missed it, I do have the highlight up on Twitch. Under the Gabriel Knight collection thingy area. Alright, let's check out armor. We buy and sell only armor in this shop. What can I show you? Oh, you know it, Ealtis. You know it. Love my staycations. But yeah, crappy way to start vacation, but I'm confident that I'm on the mend now. So what can I show you? Well, let's see. We have steel armor. We need plate mail. Let's buy plate mail. 3 better? Alright, we'll buy it. Shell armor? No. We already have our addresses. We already have iron shields. Ooh, iron bracelets. Yeah, definitely. Give you an iron bracelet. And you get an iron bracelet. And you get an iron bracelet. And we all have headband. So I think that's good for everyone. Now we will sell stuff. So, you will sell your steel armor. And you're good, you're good, you're good, you're... Okay. All that's good. Pleasure doing business. Please come again. Nice. Now we'll do a little savey save. And one thing real quick here. Sure. Good. That's right. Okay, chatty chat. People think that if you're born in the cold weather, you'll get used to it. I'd like to punch out the guy that said that nonsense. Oh, man. I know how he feels. Good evening, Multiplayer Dungeon. How you doing? Thanks for coming on in. Hope you're having a great day. Man alive, I can't believe how cold this place is. Thinking of becoming a career sinner. That way I'll get sent straight to a warmer climate. That makes sense, actually. This has got to be the worst job in the world. I hate shoveling snow. Oh, what I wouldn't give for someone to do all this work for me. No, it couldn't be that easy. Ah, yes! I've got a great idea for a new business. This is going to make me a ton of money. Now, in order to make this business profitable, I'm going to need you, Ruby. My help? Oh, I get it. You want me to melt all the snow with my breath, don't you? Correctamundo. With your breath in my brains, we're going to be rich. Zophar handing out iron bracelets. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. You get a bracelet, and you get a bracelet, and you get a bracelet, and you get a bracelet. You're up and down, but my stream looks good. Up and down, like, health-wise, or just up and down, like, internet-wise? Read my lips. No way. With your harebrained scheme, I do all the work, and you get all the dough. I mean, that's how it works, right? People are trying to get out of the snowy country, but I'm gonna stay here. I'm a member of the Freezing Blathering Idiot Swim Club. Want to join? I can get you a discount. In the house we go. When I promised to marry my man, he promised we'd never be cold. Ah, what a liar. This is the coldest town I've ever seen. Oh, why did we move here? What am I gonna do? The winter isn't close to being over and our food is low. Yeah, Wow is right. Yeah, health-wise. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon, multiplayer dungeon. That's no fun. My wife doesn't know how bad the situation is. We're in big trouble. Yeah, nobody likes the cold. Now, interestingly enough, I'll tell you this, chat. If I had to choose between the cold and the warmth, like really... Well, let me rephrase that. If I had to choose between this climate and, like, Arizona, Florida, without air conditioning, I'll take the cold. I'll take the cold and light a fire every night. Yeah, for sure. Speedy recovery, multiplayer dungeon. Let's talk to these kids. I thought I told you it was my turn to survive the balloon crash. Wait, what? Zzz, please just let me sleep. Listen, stupid, if you fall asleep now, you'll never wake up. Whack, slam, bam, I won't let you die on me. Now wake up. Come on, talk to Johnny. Jeez, the dumb kids play these days. Yeesh. Heal. Before we go up there, let's see what's up here. Yeah, I don't want to miss anything. The towns in this game are very big. The mayor's upstairs with a sickly grandchild. I don't know if it's wise to disturb him right now. If I were a little bigger, I would ram a spear down that monster's throat. That way my friend could get well again. It sucks being a kid at times like this. You just feel so powerless. Yeah, no problem, multiplayer dungeon. Get well soon. What's up here? Is this where the kid is? Looks like it. Good vibes, good vibes. Oh, thank the goddess. She has heard my prayers and sent you to save us. I know that you've come a great distance to be here with us today. Please, there's no time to waste. You must defeat this wicked creature. The monster has made us prisoners in our own homes. This cold weather that it has brought upon us has already killed many people. Please, I beg of you, will you please help us? If you won't do it for me, please do it for my granddaughter. I find that the big towns in the Working Designs games are, and I think it's because the translation makes them feel like real people, although many of them come off as jerks, but real people nonetheless. So yes, I would say the answer to that is yes. It feels very full to me. Will you please, but not in like a modern sense, where like now you have this is like 1,000 people in a town, and every person has their own like voice actor. Like it wasn't that detailed, but for a '90s game, I thought yes, it felt real and very detailed. Will you please help us? That beast is history. I'm tired of helping people. I will say that beast is history. Oh, you have no idea how happy you've made me. As the mayor, I'll make sure you receive everything you need. Hero, this is not a decision you can make for all of us. Even if you take the time to save this village, we've wasted valuable time in trying to stop the revival of me. No, I'm kidding. Zophar. I know that you'll want to help these people. I can no longer stay with you. No! My mission is too important. I suppose this is to be our goodbye. Thank you. Damn it, Lucia. Why are you leaving? Come back. She's like running. She's like, get me out of here. Get me away from these people. I can't believe that Lucia would turn her back on these people. How can she be so heartless? ... The girls seem to have pressing business. Exactly. Exactly. Side-eye Lucia. Side-eye Lucia. Very nice, Mars Kayla. Very good, very good. Family seems right. Vibin', vibin'. Thankfully, you were able to stay even though she left. You hurried to the monster cave above this village. I wish I could tell you what to expect inside, but everyone who's been inside has come back with only sketchy details. I've done nothing but pray to the goddess to help us find a cure. Yet my prayers still go unanswered. But please, you got to help me. Come on, we've got to save this girl. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Alright, what else is up here? There's no way that you can win a fight with the beast without me. Why don't you wait until I feel better, then I can go with you? You mustn't go there, he'll kill you. The beast knows no mercy. It thrives on killing innocent people. I was in a terrible fight. The beast, I'm injured. I'm in terrible pain. Would you please go get me something to eat? You don't look like you got beaten up by the beast. Well, no, I didn't exactly fight with the monster. I fell down when I was trying to run away from it. I knew it, you coward! Yikes. See, everyone in the game's a jerk. Working Designs made it be that way. That's what I'm told. That's okay. I loved Working Designs, like I said. In the 90s, they were the bee's knees, as they say. Cafe Man 2D. This is Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. This is where the name Zophar and Zophar's domain came from, at least as far as I'm concerned. That's where I got it from. It was the sequel to the original Lunar the Silver Star, and it came out in 1995. And I bought it for like $50 back then. Okay. So the old man talked you into saving our little village, did he? Oh, then you're in for a treat, Cafe Man 2D. The Lunar series is awesome. In the 90s, so many of the games were antagonistic to the protagonist. Oh, I see what you did there, and that's very true. So the old man talked you into saving our little village, did he? He's always been a great salesman. I just hope you didn't get suckered into giving your lives for this village. I hope not either. But we probably did. That's okay. We'll figure it out. This is the best winter we've had in years. Just think of the summer we're going to have when it starts to melt. All the mud will make it perfect for monster horse cart pulls. What? Okay. Help me, my butt's frozen solid. I'll be dripping, freezing, coughing, wheezing, fevered, feeling, cold, cold, cold. Let's see what you got in the item shop. I remember Lunar was big on the Sega CD, but you weren't into RPGs as much as action games. Yeah, the Lunar series is my favorite RPG series. Ah, come in, get yourself out of the snow and let me show you my wares. Monster horse cart pulls as opposed to monster truck pulls. Alright, we don't need. Might want. Let's give it to Ruby. Fresh ring. Ooh, now this is interesting. It's 12,000 silver. Defends from freeze, poison, and sleep. But we can't afford it because we only have 10,000. I feel like that would come in handy, though, don't you think, chat? They really appreciate our patronage, though. Thank you. Remember to stop here for all your supplies. I don't think anyone has any fresh rings. Alright, he has a fresh ring. As long as Ronfar has one, because he can heal everybody else. Yeah, I mean, I think... Let's check our magic experience. Anybody need any magic experience? Nope. We're all leveled up. Except for Chance. You had Lunar Silver Star Story on PS1. Yeah, Lunar Silver Star Story on PS1, that changed a lot of the game. Like, the game is vastly different. But Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete for PS1 didn't change a ton, it just refined it. Like, the soundtrack was better, it added voice acting for the battles, it had better cutscenes, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Hi, by the way, says, sorry, but what do you have on your head? So I can explain that. So, we actually have a silver redemption here in the realm. For 2,000 silver, you can pay to have me put on the pirate hat. This is a pirate hat. I know it doesn't look like much of a pirate hat, but it is supposed to be a pirate hat. And so that is what I am wearing. And for another 2,000 silver, if another person would redeem it, then the pirate hat would come off. And so every 2,000 essentially toggles the pirate hat. You're welcome. Hope you're having a good day. And my pirate hat is, coming apart here. Let me orient myself. There we go. Okay, so moving on. This is the best winter. Oh, I talked to you already. How about this dude? Trying to make this place into a ski resort. We could have little log cabins with nice big romantic fireplaces. You know, it's funny, Mars Caleb. I realized way after I set that as a redemption that one day somebody might reach that conclusion. I swear to God, that was not the intent. I just really liked pirate movies. But I figured it out afterwards. I think I said it to G. Levy. I said to someone, "Oh man, I just realized like somebody might infer like a different reason for the pirate hat." But I swear to God, I'm just a big fan of pirate movies. I love Treasure Island, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I love pirate ships and just all kinds of piratey things. I dressed up as a pirate before at Halloween. I like pirates. We could have little log cabins with nice big romantic fireplaces. Are you looking for your girlfriend, Lucia? She's already passed through this exit. Man, I just don't understand why you just let her leave without going with her. I was her. I would want my boyfriend to always be close to me. What are you talking about? Lucia doesn't have a boyfriend. Lucia seemed like she was in a hurry. What does she have to do in Maribia? Multiplayer Dungeon. Loved the walkthrough of the Domains archives last stream. I'm glad you enjoyed that. We'll probably do that in the future. Every now and then I'll dip into my archive. I have so much more than just the little stuff I showed. Johnny Depp was born to play Jack Sparrow. Changed my mind. I like Johnny Depp. I think he's a great actor. Forever Alone. Melpomedian says, reminds me of listening to a downloaded Ailstorm song. And in the middle is a clip of the singer going, "Arr, you're listening to Ailstorm. Remember, piracy is a crime." I don't think I ever saw that before, but it sounds funny. I'll check it out. Lucia doesn't have anything to do there. Jean's the one that has business there. Yes, but Ruby, I can't leave this village like this. They need our help. Oh, boy. Alright. I think we now have to go and fight this monster. Alright. I remember this being very annoying, this dungeon. So let's see what we can do here. And since we're now in a dungeon, I'm going to be looking at the game monitor more because of lag. So, I'll look at the chat. Here and there, I promise. This level is the one that triggered you. Yeah, I remember it being difficult. Alright, let's see if I can remember what you're supposed to do. I think the key to this is using a lot of flame spells. So let's see. We'll do... If everybody just, like, picks a slime, but she does, like, fire ring on, like, a central enemy, maybe? I mean, we have the best weapon and armors. We're as leveled up as we could possibly be at this point without grinding. So we'll see what happens. And if this is too hard, then we may
here we go.
We may have to
Full ahead.
Go a different way.
Zophar's domain.
Hell yeah, Anton, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, let's see what the fire spell does here. Ooh! That's why we wanted that. Hey, Altus, thank you so much for the 5 community gift subs. That is so super generous of you. Thank you for being a great supporter of the realm and the domain. And Colonel Braddock MIA, Lemon King, Lurking Tonberry, Axio, and New Vindeeb, enjoy the gift subs and the emoticons. Oh, we got hype. So remember, the way it works, 3 events in a 5-minute period starts a hype train. So far, we have 1 event, because it's per person, right? So if 2 more separate people, 1 gift sub, 1 sub, or 100-bit or higher cheer will trigger the train. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we added a bunch of new stuff to the stream. For those that didn't look at the About menu, we have some new cheers. So we added the What Am I Fighting For cheer. If you've ever played Mega Man X4, it was 4, you'll know what it is. I added a 125-bit cheer of Yo Adrian, I did it. We also updated the games list. We fixed Streamlabs alerts so that the alerts don't overlap the data panel anymore. So we added some stuff. And we need to heal. I'm thinking a Calm Litany should do the trick. Calm Litany! I really appreciate it, y'all. This is very, very generous of you. Alright, up we go. I don't know. Oh, wait. This is probably right. Herb!
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Thank you, Fidurth, for redeeming Now I Know. 4,000 silver. The stream is leveled up! And here we go again. Oh boy. I don't know what the right thing to do is here, so... See, the problem is when they're not all clustered together, it gets very tricky. Let's try this and see what happens. Here's hoping. See, the reason why... Yeah, that sucks. He's defending. See, when their heads are down, they're defending. I shouldn't have attacked them. That was dumb. See, the reason we bought that Dragon Wing is I distinctly remember this being very difficult. We might have to, like, egress ourselves out of here. And if she dies, we are in bad trouble. Do-do-do-do. On and on again. Oh, my God. Do-do-do. And she's dead. And that's really bad. We cannot win without her. We're running. Yeah, we are not fighting any battle without Lamina, just to be clear, everybody. No battle will be fought without her. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. But yeah, this game is very hard. Nah, not yet. Not quite yet, multiplayer doesn't. As long as we have magic and we can keep healing, we don't have to leave yet. But once we run out of magic, it will be time to leave. Just to be clear. Oop, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Is there another way up there? Hold on. I'm gonna go to the left to make sure. Well, we'll get another crack at a battle. Have some root beer, and here's poison. Why did not? Team is now attacking Slimer. Oh my God! Get in our ass kicked. Da da da. Do 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 do. Okay, this is good because this will hit all but the one Slimer, I think. Oh, it didn't hit the dude on the bottom. Oh, and it didn't even kill the big dude. Oh boy. Yikes, this is hard! Oh my God, they have a lot of hit points. So I think if we all attack, and she just does a regular flame on this one, I think we'll be okay. Ealta says, you'd be honest, you usually only watch streamers that played games that either you play or played in the past. Never played Lunar 2, but this has got me captivated. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Looks like a game you should have played as a kid, and streamers are cool. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, this is a really fun game.
Secure all positions.
And I'm glad you're watching because the storyline is... I don't want to spoil anything. It gets interesting. It's really interesting where it goes. Cafe Man 2D, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, we are going to do Calm Litany. So, I don't know if we can get up there from the west side. We might have to go back east. But if nothing else, we're getting a good grind in. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Alright, so we'll go back up here. And then we'll go up. Go north. Mother and Taris, how you doing? How you doing tonight? We're playing Lunar 2, and I'm getting crushed because these enemies are so hard. Game is impossible. Isn't that what Pronzo always says on his Zelda streams? Game's impossible. Definitely feels that way sometimes. It's funny, I remember this game being difficult, but it feels even harder now than it did then. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I was invincible when I was younger, but it definitely feels harder now than it did then. And now he's frozen. And plastic, and now he's dead. He's just gone. See, remember, they don't actually die. They are either gone or they're knocked out, right? They never actually die. Unless you all get knocked out, and then you are dead. I'm sorry you're having a rough time at the moment. I hope everything's gonna be alright, Mother and Taris. Hope it's nothing serious. Too bad Hero didn't get any of that experience. He really needs it. Look, Ronfar and Jean just got levels. Yeah, is it me or does Hero seem like he's a little behind right now? Oh, he's very behind. What's going on with him? Why do you think Hero's so far behind, chat? Did I not level him enough in the beginning of the game? Did I do something wrong there? You think a youthful mind is sharper for systems. I got you. You're probably right. But I also believe age is just a number. I'm glad to hear that, Mother Antares. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Where do we want to... It's either this way or this way. Let's go this way. Damn it! Damn it! Yeah, this is the other thing about the PlayStation version of Lunar 2 that is, I think, better than this, and that is no random battles. I never minded them in the overworld, but in the dungeons, they annoy me, because I always get lost if I, like, do too many battles. I'm like, damn, which way was I going? Was I going north? Was I going south? I'm on the east bank, I'm on the west bank. We don't get no tolls, we don't eat no rolls. Yeah, Hero's dying way too easily, chat. Like, way too easily. I don't know how to fix that. Have some root beer, on and on again. Oh, come on. Really? Really, man, really? Alright, well, I don't think we need Lamina's, we can probably have him do a heal on Hero. And we'll just do a regular flame here. Yeah, Lamina's got plenty of magic. We can do at least another 10, 12 battles, easily. Understood. Well, anytime you want to vent, just let us know. And feel free. Sometimes you gotta vent it out. And now multiplayer dungeon wants some root beer. I gotta finish that song. I actually had a whole song that I would sing to this battle music. Just some of it doesn't make any sense, so I have to, like, refine the lyrics. Oh my god, there's, like, so many... Okay, chat, would it be cheating if I went down the slide to see if this nets me a chest, and if it doesn't reload, it would be cheating, right? Yeah. I'm gonna take a chance. Oh no. God damn it. What? You did not see that? That did not happen? That's the only time you'll see me do that, I promise. Ay, 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 ay. You know, if I was playing the real Lunar and I did a regular save, you'd be able to do that. The game does let you save anywhere you want. You just have to pay in magic experience. Exactly, you blinked and you missed it. I hacked the game. Alright, let's see. Do this. And... this. This. And... this. Oh no! Hero! Hero! Look at his health! Oh my god, I messed up! I messed up! I didn't heal Hero. He's gonna die again. Maybe they'll all go after Jean. And she's poisoned. On and on again. And nope, there's Hero. Good thing I got that save ready. What save? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, the battles, like, it really feels like, and I don't know if this is true, but I suspect, because of all the tinkering that Vic Ireland did do with this game, that he probably made the battles harder. Like, he probably messed with the tables of the monsters. That's what I think, anyway. Because I remember the PlayStation version being easier, and I'm wondering, was it really easier? Or is it the same difficulty as the Japanese version, and he just didn't mess with that one? I don't know. It's hard to know for sure. sure somebody knows. Somebody can just look at the code and find out, right? Or maybe it's like 7 Saga, where it's not that they tried to make it harder. There was a bug that got introduced into it. Maybe that's what happened. Let's go in here. We'll save. Yeah, we're fine. The other thing is, I don't even know, like... I don't know, like, where the end of this is. Alright, we got a steel shield. I don't know if that gets us anything. Do we need a steel shield? Can anyone use a steel shield? You really can't just Alright. Herb. And herb. Oh, really? Special wine? You kidding me? Get out of here. Alright. Let's see. He needs it more than anybody, if he can use it. Alright, that helps. Let's give it to him. Okay. But can we keep going? No. Alright, so we're going here. Look, there's like a snowball up there. That's not good. That's probably a thing, right? Uh-oh. Are we supposed to be going down like this? That's what I mean, like, it's such a maze. You just have to kind of hope the game is pushing you in the right direction, but you don't really know for sure that it is. I guess we'll just do a regular fling. No problem, Meowthus. Enjoy your food. Hope you got something tasty. There was a lot of making games harder for the US audience, but was it true for RPGs? Yes, absolutely. Vic Ireland definitely did it in Lunar 1, because he said he did. He changed the weapon tables to make it harder to buy weapons. Like, that was a thing that was new. Vi was harder than the Japanese release, that I know for sure. 7 Saga was harder by accident. And yet, the action games were made, a lot of them were made easier. So I don't know, it depends on who you talk to. Like, Mega Man. Mega Man had 2 difficulties, remember? Normal and hard, I think. And in Japan, I don't think it had that. I'm pretty sure it only had normal, which was hard in the US. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Pretty sure. Not 100%. Oh, man, Hero, you need a level, man. Let's go see what he needs to get a level. It's gotta be close. He's not close at all. 701? Really? Oh, boy. Just checking to see. I mean, he's closer than the... Well, Lamina's close, too. But not very close. Anything over here? No. So let's go up here. Oh, boy. We got silver. Now, the question is, does this take us where we want to be? Or is this another example of something I shouldn't do? I did promise I wouldn't do it again. God, please take us somewhere good. Oh, God. Chad, I don't know where I just went. Can I run? Ah, we just ran right through him. That makes sense. Snakes and ladders. Wasn't that for Reynolds about finishing RPGs over a weekend? Yeah, I think that's why. I think you're right. Oh, God, I have no idea if I'm where I'm supposed to be or not. No, it's a loop. It was a trick. Chad, it was a trick. It was 100% a trick. We definitely did this already. Yep, we did this already. But I kept my promise. I didn't cheat. I didn't do it again. So we're good. We are good in the hood. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh no, I didn't mean to run that time. Damn it. Well, I just ran from a battle I shouldn't have ran from. Oh well. We will move on. Alright, we're not going down there this time. We're gonna go west. And north. And north. And damn it, it's another one of those stupid slides. I know one of them is gonna take me to a chest I need to get to. Like, I'm sure of it. I don't know Man, I don't know. He needs to heal. I don't know, chat. Just start taking polls. Like, which way do I go? I just wait 10 minutes for the result. That makes sense, right? Nah, probably not. Do 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 do. On and on again. Do do do. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Don't want Hero to die. Hero needs the exp. Needs the fresh exp, chat. Do 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 do. No, don't do it. Come on. Don't hurt my guys and girls and dragons. Don't hurt them. All right, that's better. Alright, we're not attacking the one that's defending himself. We're going to attack that one with Fling. I think that'll work. Because you got to figure the one that's defending himself probably is going to be harder to hit and probably like responds back with some crazy... yeah, that. You know what it is? It's not that he's defending himself, he's just getting ready for that attack. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it doesn't change his defense. Well, Lumina's now less than half of her magic, so I gotta start watching that. I don't know why we can't buy Starlights yet. I guess we can't do it till we get to game, maybe? We'll have to do a little healy heal here, chat. Alright, what is this? Just silver. Do we go down that thingy bobber? Yeah, exactly. Just fans herself. No big deal, Malpaminian. Alright, we're doing a chat. God, this is probably dumb too. I probably shouldn't have done that, right? That's probably incredibly stupid. Gee, Levy, is this why you raged on this stage? Yeah, probably wasn't supposed to do that. You know what I think? What? I didn't do anything. I think that this whole thing's a trap. I think that... Wait a minute. Which way am I trying to go? I'm lost now. Was I going left or right? Oh my god, I don't remember anymore. I don't even remember which way I'm going. Chat, help! No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. Forward! Dark Mex, thank you for the very appropriate redemption of your 1,000 silver was well spent. Okay, look. There's nowhere else to go. We had to have gone this way. But it's right, not left. There's no other way to go. Something like that. Do 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 do. On and on and on again. Have some root beer. Do 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 do. On and on again. Oh my god. The weeds! The weeds! The weeds! The weeds! Always getting in the weeds, G-Levy. Thank you for your 1,000 silver redemption of the weeds. We love to get in the weeds here in the realm. The bees! The bees! The bees! Just like that, like 5 times. And Melpominion, thank you for your twin redemption of the bees! The bees! The bees! We got the bees, and we got the weeds, and we got this impossible game, and all the ingredients of an RPG that will take us a little while to beat. We are in the weeds, and we still have no level for hero. I still don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm really scared this is going to take me somewhere I don't want to go. Oh, God. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Like, where did that take me? Advantage. What advantage? Oh, my God. Chat, this ain't good. What did we actually gain out of this level so far? We got a shield, some money, and like a couple levels, but not anything big. And Hero's still level 13. Like, he's so underpowered. McGird. I'm getting crushed. This game is very hard. It does not win Zophar to win, which makes no sense because Zophar's the antagonist of this game. Alright, well, we don't need to use fire on these dudes. Yeah, another thing about the PlayStation versions, I remember the dungeons being less twisty. Like, I think they modified, like, the dungeons themselves. I don't remember it being as hard. Maybe it's because you could see the enemies, so getting lost wasn't as big of a deal. Because really, the reason I get so lost is... Oh, shoot. Chat, did you see that? Let me save. This is somewhere new. Damn, it's a trick. If we go take this... well, maybe it's not a trick. We got a Dover nut. Maybe this still works. You think we'll at least get to, like, a place where we can heal ourselves before the boss? Because, like, can you imagine me trying to have Lamina with no magic face whatever this thing is? That would suck. Please don't cast firing on the dude in the upper right corner. Oh, thank God. Have some root beer. Yep, that's exactly right, multiplayer dungeon. And you would understand, as you are the multiplayer dungeon. Yo, shouldn't Hero have gotten a level by now? Am I wrong about that? 171, jeez. Isn't this music creepy, chat? Creeped me out when I was a kid. Firing, ooh, this could be good. Well, this will bring his attack up and his defense up a little bit, so we want it. That'll help post sword too. Do a little savey save. That's where we came in at. Oh God. We don't want to go down. We want to keep going west. Laptop dying, switching to phone, BRB. See you in a second. Oh God, this battle. Should we run from this? Like, I feel like sometimes you should run from certain battles that are just unfavorable, and this looks like one of those battles I should probably run from. But if we don't, if we run, we could end up in a really bad situation too, so maybe we shouldn't do that. Oh God, I don't know. Is there anything we got here that... you can't even put... Ah, God, he doesn't have anything good. There's literally, like, nothing. Like, risk roulette. When is that ever a good idea? Like the most useless spell ever. Nah, he'll just attack. Maybe she should be using her butterfly dance. No, that's no good. It's weaker. Nah, I just gotta deal with it. Gotta deal with it, this chat. I gotta deal with the chat because this game is hard and I'm afraid if I don't, then the monsters will kill Jean, Hero, Ronfar, and Lamina. McGird. Now Jean is getting her butt kicked by the stupid blue dragon looking things that look like a reject of Sonic the Hedgehog in a rough draft. McGird. Oh God, what are we now? Which way do I go now? Please don't kill Lamina. Lamina needs to cast her fire. Please cast it in the lower middle portion. Yes! That should hit all four. Oh, phew. That will help us a lot. Oh, thank God. That was almost very bad. Alright, so we'll do attack. We'll do Calm Litany. We'll do attack. And we'll do a fling. That should do it. Alright, so with Lamina casting Flame, I totally got Sonic the Hedgehog from this, Caleb. No question about it. There's our level. Sheesh. Oh, and Lamina gets one too. Yeah, Hero is very underleveled for some reason. Alright, so let's see. Do a calm litany. Really, unless you only have to heal one person, you should always be calm litanying, I think. Savey save. Now what? This where you want to go? Starlight. Oh, okay. So there probably is not a healing location. That's probably their way of saying, oh shoot. Oh god, what does this do? Oh, it lets us walk across? Oh, really? We've got to be careful. I don't want to end up like that snowball. Now that it's fallen, do you think it plugged the gap down the mountain? If so, we might be able to get across. Let's check it out. I want to check it out. Oh god. We gotta check it out. We don't got a choice, chat. I guess we gotta fall down. Maybe that's what this thing's for? Is there a chest nearby, maybe? Alright, remember, we're trying to go down, down, down. Fire ring. Well, here's hoping. No problem, multiplayer dungeon. Thanks for stopping by, and hope we see you again soon. We'll be playing again tomorrow night, same time. Maybe even a little earlier. On and on and on. Some root beer. On and on again. Oh, that didn't work out at all. That was supposed to hit the blue slimes too. Yeah, I guess I should have targeted the blue slime, huh? Well, I messed up. What can I say? Yeah, Lamina's gonna run out of magic soon. We're gonna have to use that starlight. This ain't good. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, this will get both of them. And now we just have the one on the upper left. Does anybody have any exciting stories from today? Anything anybody did that was really fun or different? Because me being on staycation, I just lounged around and updated the stream and added some sound effects and stuff. Right? Nope. I guess down. Right? Isn't that the idea? Like, if all else fails, we just keep going down. Damn it! Stop the damn random battles! You test drove some cars you were looking at buying. Oh, okay. Which cars were you looking at buying, if you don't mind me asking? Could you imagine trying to speedrun this game? No way. No freaking way. I've thought about it, like, since no one else has attempted to speedrun the Sega CD version, I'm like, I'm gonna be the first one. No way. Now I remember why I would never attempt it. Nope. Absolutely not. Oh god, it was a waste of a flame ring! You're also on vacation this week, just chilling at home enjoying your upgraded guitar. Well, enjoy your guitar. What's your favorite kind of music? I'm a metal kind of guy myself. G Levy was too. You're looking at one with a stick shift. Ooh. I never learned how to drive manual. I only know automatic. It's awesome that you know how. My dad actually knows manual. He used to drive a 60s Mustang. True. G Levy, does he still have the Mustang? Damn it. Are we supposed to go in here? Or are we supposed to keep going down? How do you know? Can't remember. Maybe down? And then over? Like this? Any ideas, chat? I have no idea. It's downstairs. Ah! It's just, I can't, like... I'm trying to figure out where to go, and I keep getting interrupted in these stupid battles. Oh, God. So frustrating! This game is frustrating. Very frustrating. I'm about to load state because I am gonna die if I don't run. Come on. Alright, no, we're not doing that. Sorry, game. That's the second time I had to do that. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't do that at all, right? Never happened? Down. Looking at colors for painting walls, new baseboards for new floors, organizing the house. Can't wait till it's all done. Yeah, I love when all that stuff comes together. And it all comes to fruition. And she's out of magic. Exactly. Yeah, the difference is if we weren't save stating, we'd be saving, and we'd be wasting magic experience doing it. And that's the problem, and that's why I'd like the PlayStation version over this one. But this was the first one I ever played of it, so, you know. This is the one that's near and dear to my heart. It wasn't the PlayStation version that made me name myself Zophar, it was this one. Nothing but vibing here, bros, nothing but vibing. Exactly, Altus, exactly. We might have to use that wing and warp back, because I don't really want to burn that starlight right now. Plus, Ronfar's going to run out of healing soon. I'm just wondering, like, if we do warp out with that wing, when we go back in, is it very close to the beginning where you have to cross over? Maybe. We'll have to buy another wing, too. Yeah, Chad, I think we're going to have to warp out here. I don't think we're going to have a choice. We're too weak. God, they're so defensive. Without Lamina's magic, it's like, it's curtains. On and on again. There we go. We whacked him. Take that! Eat my fan. Alright. So... I think we need to warp out, chat. That's my instinct. My instinct tells me to warp out. We're gonna warp out. We're not equipped for this anymore. Out we go! Have to use a save state to find out. Yeah. We're just literally gonna heal ourselves, get another wing, and then go back in. That's what we're gonna do. Heal. And then we'll buy another wing. And then we might as well sell the, we don't need that iron shield anymore. And then we're gonna distribute that starlight. So we'll give one to Lamina has one. We'll give one to Jean. So each of them should now have a starlight, right? Yeah. That's good. And she now has the wing. Okay. And then we'll go back. In the cave. Savey save. Alright, chat. I just gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Don't go anywhere. Don't change that channel. Zophar will be right back. Back. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for waiting for me. What did I miss? Cafe Man 2D says, is the Zophar site related? Ha ha ha. Yes, actually. So, I actually am the founder of Zophar's domain from 1996. I am 41 years old! I was 16 when I founded it. What's up, Mac? How you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming on in. I hope your rage is calm today. My rage is actually increasing every moment here that passes. Oh my god, where do we go? Where were we supposed to bridge that gap at? Thanks, Alex, I appreciate that. 41 years young. Small World, Cafe Man 2D, it is a small world. It's a small world. Oh, I can't sing that, I'll get DMCA'd. Well, the game is going, Mac. Here's the thing about that. So, this level's really annoying. I don't know where we're supposed to go. I kind of know. So we pushed down a snowball, and there's a portion we're supposed to cross over at, but I don't remember where the heck it is. I thought it was down at the very bottom, but I'm clearly wrong. So now we got to start climbing back up to figure out where we're supposed to cross over. And we're getting our butts kicked. Small internet, that's right. Well, I mean, the whole world is contained within the internet anyway, they say. What they tell me. So yeah, we're getting killed, and I don't know where to go. But other than that, Mac, feeling fine. Oh boy. The worst part is, like, I can't, like, just the fact that, like, I'm gonna beat this. I beat this game before. I'm gonna beat it again. There's no way Zophar is going to fail at the game that contains Zophar and Zophar's domain. Like, this is the game. And I'm going to beat it again. You watch. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Da 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 da. The game is wrong. 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 All right, chat. We got to figure out how to cross over. So we're gonna try going up and then all the way to the right. I think that might be the way. Yes, that's the way. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It certainly was a smaller internet back then. Oh god, I don't want to have to deal with these guys. I hate these guys. Do on and on again. Drink some root beer. Do on and on again. game is wrong. Game is wrong. The game is wrong. The game is wrong. And Sonic the Hedgehog attack. The game is wrong. Oh god, I hate that guy. Hate that guy. The Robin Hood Men in Tights. Morrow Abbott. Good morrow, Abbott. Hey, Abbott! Hate that guy. Alright, here comes the firing. Firing! That should kill them. That killed none of them? What? What? Alright, that means that they're all gonna die now. Each one's gonna get hit one time and die. Okay, that die. Welcome to die. Could that be a sound effect too, chat? Welcome to die. Can anybody get that anymore? Gotta be people who still remember Welcome to Die. Such Sonic. I know, Aldebrandel, I know. Such Sonic. Yeah, the only character better than Sonic was Sonic.
Good night, everybody.
Dark Max, thank you for redeeming. Good night, everybody. Very appropriate. Let's save here. Do we go down the stairs or we keep going over? I guess we keep going over? I don't know, I'm not sure. Oh, the game is being game-like. I don't know. I don't know which way to go. Oh god, there's like 1,000 ways to go! Okay, how about this? Now we gotta know to go down there? Alright, maybe that snowball will plug the other gap we couldn't pass. We should head back down the mountain and check. Alright, we're saving here. But before we do that, I feel like the game's trying to tell us something. There's probably something up here. Ooh, Flame Saber! Flame Saber! This is a really good weapon. Boom. And it's fire, so it's gonna help us a lot here. Okay, things are looking up. Things are looking up, chat. Pincer attack. I don't like this. This is a bad combo. Hey there, Banex. How you doing? Thanks for coming on in. Of course, Zophar playing Lunar 2 to defeat Zophar, so that Zophar of the domain can get to Zophar's domain. Cafe Man 2D was more a real hardware gamer, but used emulation mainly for 80s consoles. So I would say I use emulation for everything up to this era. Sega Genesis, Sega CD. So everything from here backwards. Everything from Saturn on real hardware, because I just don't think the emulators are perfect enough for me to stream it and feel good about it. It's like Galleon playing Lunar 1, exactly. Alright, we gotta figure this out. This is bad. Oh, alright. I guess we'll do this. Damn. I'm not exactly sure where that gap is down there, chat. Like, I know I saw it, but like I'm worried I'm gonna confuse it with the other gap. Well, maybe Hero's attack will be so strong because it's a flame saber that he'll make short work of these dudes. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, he missed. Damn it.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Vanex, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And yes, this is the same realm of the Zophar of Zophar's domain from November 1996. It is I. A little bit older now. I'm told I'm more wise. I'm wiser. Older, but wiser. Yep, it is true. Zophar.net, November 9th, 1996. True story. It is me. It is me. Sounds like you were a big fan. I appreciate the support. I enjoyed making the site, and it was nothing without all the staffers. It wouldn't have been anything without all the help I got along the way. Awesome people like Infi and Zip, Alamone, Stick Figure, so many good people. We gotta figure out which way to go though, chat. Right, I think it's this, right? Right down here. So maybe if we go back in here and then just kind of loop around, right? That should do it, I think. Right? And then we just kind of cut over. I hope, maybe. Oh god. Jesus. Is this wrong? Did I do this wrong? We should be able to go this way, right? Like that. Damn, it didn't work. What about in here? The Alta says, welcome home. The hype is real, real. It's been a quiet night of hype. It's been a nice, peaceful night of hype. Peaceful hype. Do-do-do-do, on and again. Have some root beer, do-do-do-do, on the Zophar's domain. We're gonna find the emulators. First, we're gonna play Passaphone, and then ZSNES, and after that, maybe a little Genesis from Icer Addis, do-do-do-do, on and on again. Ooh, that was a nice one. All right. Mars Caleb, not just yet, my friend, not just yet, but I do appreciate it. Yeah, so I have both this Model 1 and Model 2 Sega CDs, Cafe Man, but they are not perfect. Like, the discs sometimes don't read properly on it. I think the drives might be failing on it. So, that's part of why I use the emulators. Let me think for a second here. Com Litany. Do you know, do they make, like, you know how they have, like, the satiator for the Saturn and, like, they have, like, different SD card reading solutions for a lot of the retro systems? Do they have one for the Sega CD? I wouldn't mind playing the real hardware for Sega CD games, but I just don't know if there's a solution. Should we go up or should we go east? Let's try east. Do you think there was something? Oh, maybe we were supposed to. No. Oh, iron bracelet. Let's see what this does. Can't equip. Okay. Who can equip it? Let's see. How about Ranvar? That does nothing. Okay. Is there a purpose to this bracelet? How about Jean? No. Does this thing do anything? It says defense power +3. Why is it not working? Is this a glitch? It doesn't work! Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Oh. It's literally... I thought it was a ring. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot. Brr. Clearly, I did not sleep properly last night. It's the EverDrive. So, Cafe Man, if you use the EverDrive, you can load Sega CD games onto it, though. It'll work, or it'll only work for Genesis. Oh, thanks, Soda Pagoda. I appreciate that clip. All the moments tonight, that's the one we choose to clip. Jesus Christ, what do I do? How about here? So, Cafe Man, would you mind telling me a little bit about how it works? Is it just like, does the EverDrive, like, does it slot into the Genesis slot at the top, where you would normally put, like, the Sega CD cartridge to save games? Like, you just pop it in there, and then an SD card goes into that? Or do you actually have to mod it? And how much does it generally go for? If you know the answer. You can load the Sega CD. I suppose it's a good card. And so it slots right in there. Okay. And no modification needed beyond just popping it in. Because, believe me, like, although, you know, I'm all about emulators and all that, Zophar's domain again, there's something to be said for the original hardware. Really, nothing does compare. You can get close in a lot of scenarios. Like, this is very close. But it would be nice to play on the real hardware. And I have the real hardware, so I'm just curious to know a little bit more about it. I'll have to do some research on it then. Gene gained a level. I'm gonna go pop this, and I have for those that are on my stream a lot, you know I keep a running list of things. So I'm gonna put here, Cafe Man 2D suggests EverDrive or Genesis/Sega CD. Okay. We need a heal. Oh my god, we definitely need a heal. Holy crap. We might need 2 heals. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go this way. We gotta be close to something. Anything here? Nope. Alright, which way? East or west? How about east? Nope. How about west? Everdrive, that is. Overdrive, Everdrive, who's counting? I don't think we really need to use magic at this point. I think attacks will work just fine.
Please try again.
Siri is listening to me for some reason. Don't listen to me, Siri. Don't you listen to me. Yeah, something went wrong. Siri's listening to me. Okay, that's better. Holy Spine. And 32X games. That makes sense. If it works with Sega CD also, then it would stand to reason that it work with 32X. Now, I don't actually own a 32X. I own a Genesis and a Sega CD, but not a 32X. I never bought one because I never saw the value in it. I didn't really think any of the games were interesting to me. Yes, the Altus is right. Big Tech is always listening. Always listening. It's like you ever see Monsters Incorporated. What was the name of that slug? Always watching. Forget her name. Anybody remember her name? Always watching. Roz, that's it. Roz was the slug. Savey save. We gotta be close. Right or left? How about right? Damn it! See, at any point we could hit the boss, and I don't know exactly where it is. God, this is risky. We'll just do this. Always watching you, Wazowski. Always watching you. I'm going to Disney World in 2 more months. It'll be the first time I've been back there since the beginning of the pandemic. Last time I was there was February 2020. And I didn't get to go to the Monsters, Inc. laugh room either that time. I really wanted to go to it. It's always a fun time. And I regretted it, but I was so sick when I went. Pretty sure that's when I got the mystery illness. The one where I had the bad cough, the fever that wouldn't go away, the extreme fatigue, the horrible sore throat, the cough that turned into pneumonia, that tested negative for flu. What do you think I had, chat? I can't wait to go back. I miss Disney. Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. Alright, Hero, we need you here, man. Come on. Damn it, Sonic. Sonic. Sonic's gotta go fast. Yeah, Ebola, that was it. Felt like it. You ever want to know what it's like to feel like you're dying? I think that was it. It was pretty bad. Oh, you're also going in June? What? I'm going the last week into 4th of July week. You going anytime around that time? Melpominian says, at one of the schools you worked, the librarian legit sounded like her. That's awesome. Are you going the same time? Oh, that's so funny. Maybe I'll hit you up. Remind me. Remind me as we get closer. Maybe we'll be in the same park one of those days. That's really awesome. Yeah, I love Disney. I'm a DVC member, so we either usually stay at the Polynesian or the Contemporary. This year we're doing, I think we agreed on the Contemporary? Pretty sure? Yeah, I think we're in the Contemporary. Your niece's last cheer competition's June 18th. You want to go down after that sometime? That's so awesome. Uh-oh. Chat, which way was I going? I was going right? Oh, shoot, wrong way. How about left? Uh-oh. Keep going left, right? Damn it. So far, you're wrong. The worst thing is listening to the in-laws. Funny story about the in-laws, by the way. So this year, I'm going with one of my in-laws to Disney World. I invited her because it's been a few years since she's gone, and, you know, I decided to invite her, and she said she wanted to come, so Me, my wife, my son, and my mother-in-law are all going to Israel. But yes, I would concur with you, Expendable Gamer. I would concur with you 100% on that. That is definitely the worst thing. Have some root beer, on and on again. Isn't this great? We're about to fight a boss, and like we're about to get annihilated here. That's just purdy. Oh god, perhaps. No, I'm kidding. Cafe Man 2D, yes, I own an Atari 2600. In fact, the very first game system I ever owned was the Atari 2600, and I was 5 years old in 1985. And would you like to know what the first Atari 2600 game I ever played was? Anyone want to take a guess that understands the Atari? And I'll say this to you. It's a wonder. People like to say they can't believe this being my first game as a kid, that I continued to play video games after this game. But this was really the first video game I ever played. See if you can guess. Very good, Soda Pagoda. Soda Pagoda got it. It was E.T. It was definitely E.T. That abomination of a game was the first. And the second game I ever played was Pac-Man, and the third was Combat. Very good, Cafe Man 2D. It was that order. E.T., Pac-Man, Combat. Isn't it a wonder I continued to play video games after that? Yeah, he was right. Pac-Man's a great game, but for Atari 2600, bleh. And E.T., we all know that was an abomination. Custer's Revenge. I did not play that game as a kid. Definitely did not. Didn't even know that was a thing until emulation. So, yeah. Less said about that one, the better. That was something. Yep. Alright, little savey save. And... uh-oh. Chat, did we mess up? What went wrong here? Wait a minute. What's happening? Hold on, what am I doing wrong? Uh-oh. Chat, what happened? What would I do wrong? Yes, paddle controllers. You're right about that. Chat, I don't know where I'm going all of a sudden. Is it me, or was there nowhere else to go? Or were we supposed to go in that cave? Maybe that's what we did wrong. The random battles were messing me up! Wow, we've literally been dedicating this entire stream so far to this one dungeon. Yeesh. Alright, maybe it's in here. It's in here. Alright, well... our magic is kind of depleted. But not so much that we can't take him. Right, we're at about half our magic. For Ronfar and Lamina. Hero's totally full. Jean's totally full. We have Starlights. Right? Yeah, you know what? We're probably fine. We can do it. Your first was Pitfall? See, that game was great. I had Pitfall, but not till a year or two after I started playing. Then you die. It's an avalanche! You basically die, Mars Caleb, and you can either load from a save or start back at the checkpoint, but where the checkpoint is anybody's guess. It's whatever the game wants it to be. Like, there's no point that it tells you.
Hero.
Wait a minute.
Hero.
Isn't that Lucia? Didn't she run away?
Hero. Hero, wake up.
Wake up, Hero?
Hero.
It is.
Please open your eyes. For me?
Oh, Hero. I'm so happy you're awake again. Please be still. I must heal your wounds. Oh, hopefully we get all our hit points and magic experience, or magic points back. Hello, poor Ruby. She's all splattered. Now she's good. I can't tell you how worried I was that you had both died. Lucia, hype! Side-eye Lucia. It was horrible. But Lucia, why did you come back to find us? You risked your life, your mission. I came because It makes no sense, but just before I came to you, I felt something was wrong. Not wrong in general, but wrong with Hero. It was very strange. When I was alone on the blue star, I never had such a strange feeling. It was like Hero and I were one. I've never felt that before. Well, whatever Hocus Pocus called you back to us, I'm grateful. If you hadn't come, we'd probably be popsicles by now. Come on, let's hurry and find the others. I gotta find the others? Oh, dear. Lucia, hype! Cafe Man says, I actually finished 2600. You beat that game? Wow, I didn't know you could beat that. All treasures and no lost points before the timer expired. It was a satisfying journey. I didn't realize you could beat that. I didn't think you could beat most of the 2600 games. I thought they just kept going until you died. That's impressive. Hype, hype, hype! Alright, we gotta find everybody. I found Ronfar. Oh, man, do I have a king-size whopper of a headache. I know what that feeling is like. It's a good thing you guys found me when you did. Guess I'm luckier than I thought. You got that right. Mars Caleb's first video game was possibly something on the Intellivision, like Frog Bog. I never played the Intellivision, I never owned one as a kid. I only got to experience it through the joy of emulation. What happened? The last thing I remember was Ruby screaming as the snow washed over us. I can't believe I'm still alive. Thank you. Oh! Big raid! Oh! Wholesome raid! Tandagasa, thank you so much for the giant raid. Welcome on in, raiders. My name is Zophar. I ran a website back in the 90s. You may or may not have heard of it. Zophar's Domain. We had lots of emulators and translations, utilities, all that kind of cool stuff. And tonight we're playing some Lunar 2 Eternal Blue for Sega CD, but enough about me. I want to talk about you. Tell me what you were playing tonight. I'm doing really well. I'm almost completely well again. I was just getting over the flu a few days ago, but all that's left now is some congestion. Otherwise, I'm good to go. We're on vacation this week, and we're trying to kick some butt in Lunar 2. I've been kind of getting my butt handed to me tonight, but we're booming on through, as Arcus would say. We're booming on through. Let's get you a little shout out. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Oh, I love the Might and Magic series.
She walked into my office, and she walked into my life.
I love the
like a
clips it
side
picks
of
out.
sausages sitting next to eggs. I don't know what that means. I just made that up. The rain was coming hard that night. Like marbles.
Tell me what's going on in this clip.
Like marbles on the street.
That's awesome.
So Melbutt is actually trapped somewhere.
You get two for the price of one. Too Levy just shouted you out
the
too.
Melbutt cam down in the bottom left. You could see Melbutt's trying to break out of her cage.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, though, for the raid. I really appreciate it. We're about to fight a boss battle, so this is actually really good timing. Really good timing. So, yeah, I'm going to have to check out... the Might and Magic games are, like, in the back of my head for, like, once I run through the current list of games I have up on the About page. Like, I want to play some of the Might and Magics. Like, the first one I probably want to do is Gates to Another World, which was the second one for Sega Genesis. That has a special place in my heart. That was the very first Might and Magic game I ever played, and I never beat it. I want to beat it one of these days. So that's on the docket. Alright, so let's see here, chat. So, good news. Everybody's Oh, bad news. We don't get our magic points back. Damn it. How does Lucia heal us without getting our magic back? That sucks. Cafe Man 2D, I would say I've beaten this game maybe 3 times? 4 times? Not a lot of times. I beat it, I think, twice on the Sega CD, and I think once on the PlayStation. There's a lot of games I played a lot of times. Even though this is one of my favorite, it probably is my favorite game, I didn't play this a lot of times because it's very hard. So yeah, I would probably say 3 times. Oh, poo. Look at my dress. It's absolutely soaked. Wait, there was an avalanche, wasn't there? How is it that I'm still alive? It's because Lucia came back and saved our butts. I'm so glad we were able to find and revive all the party members, but you didn't give me my magic back, Lucia. Sheesh. For a while there, I was frightened at what I might find. It's strange. I feel like my heart is relaxing. That's called relief. It's the opposite of anxiety, which you felt earlier. I get that. Relief. I like this feeling. Relief. Snoked. The feeling of being soaked in snow. Snoked. Dark Messiah is more actiony, like Skyrim, but more linear. That's alright. I like the Elder Scroll games, too. So I think I would enjoy it. It sounds like it's fun. You're going to head into Lark mode and get ready for bed. Have a great stream. Oh, no problem, Tom DeGossa. Again, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, and enjoy your Lark and enjoy bed. By the way, Raiders, if you enjoy the content tonight, feel free to follow me. I'm active on Twitter. I like to tweet stuff. And I'm also on Discord. So if you are on Discord at all and you want to chat with me, I'm pretty active on there as well, both before and after streams. So feel free to stop on by. Was there? Okay. We're going to do a little save here. And I think we're ready to tackle whatever's up here. Oh my god. It's the Abominable Snowman. Lucia didn't install the Human Emotion DLC. How do you spell relief? It's the missing link! I found the missing link! And I dropped my controller. I knew it. I knew the missing link was that thing. Alright, we gotta figure this out. It looks like it probably has some kind of fire resistant or ice shield of some sort. Ermagerd! Your mom's like, wait! Alright, so I'm thinking we'll start out with a simple post sword. And then let's see. There's not a whole lot he can do right now, so we'll just do an attack, I think. She should probably do Needle Step. And I think she... Hijacks MP from enemy. Seals off enemy's magic. Dodge this! Don't they actually make that joke in one of the Lunar games? They make a lot of jokes in the Lunar... Yeah, I think Rolaids is one of them. They also have the Tootsie Roll one, or they have the... How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That's in there. Wheaties. Don't forget to eat your Wheaties. Alright, let's see what happens, chat. Here we go. It's boss time! I'm gonna try to hype myself up. Oh no! It didn't work! So maybe we have to do fire here, or are we supposed to do nothing? Nothing's working! Does flame break the shield? Okay, so you have to cast flame to break the shield. Iron Tiger, what's this do? Oh, it must give attack. Or defense, right? Blue is defense, I think? So we all just wasted that turn. Okay. Post sword. We'll do an attack. Needle Step again.
You don't belong in this dimension,
And Flame
Zophar.
Flame.
DarkMex25 cheered 100 bits. Hype, defeat the boss.
Darkmex, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. So as a reminder, everybody, 3 events from 3 separate people to set off a hype train. Sub, resub, gift sub, and or 100-bit cheer. 5 minutes, and you get a train. You know how I get when I'm on a hype train. Oh! We can't let... Oh, jeez, chat, we made a mistake. I just realized we made a big mistake. We didn't equip anyone with that angel ring, which can bring you back from the dead. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Alright, we gotta figure this out. Ealtis, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Cafe Man 2D. I really appreciate your support. That was so generous of you. And Cafe Man 2D, please, please, please enjoy the gift sub. A hype train is close. If we get one more event in 4 minutes, a train will start. Alright, we gotta heal. We gotta heal. Do a heal litany on Hero. We'll do a Needle Step. We'll do a Flame. Let's see what we can get going here, chat. See what we can get going. Needles into the Abominable Dude. Not really doing much. We gotta decide. Alright, now Hero is mostly healed. See, he's doing the majority of the damage here, so him dying would be catastrophic. Gas Blaster, what is he, fart? Holy crap, that hurt.
You don't belong in this dimension, Zophar.
Oh dear!
Levy 17
Oh dear! You know what that means, chat? You know what that means? We got a hype train going, which means it's time for hype, 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 hype!
Melpominian cheered 100 bits.
Choo! choo! The train has left the station. Okay, what did I do? What do I do? We're gonna do a post sword. We're gonna do a calm litany.
You don't
We're gonna
belong
do a
in this
needle step.
dimension, Zophar.
We're gonna do a flame. Oh my God! What's going on? What's going on?
Let's go.
Oh my God! We got raids. We got cheers. We got abominable snowman. I'm trying to fight a boss. I can't think. Ah, the hype is real. Mel Paminian, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated.
Aldebranado cheered 200 bits.
Mac, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. Aldebarandal, thank you so much for the 200-bit cheer and for making me sing the Picard song. Your support is appreciated. Hesh Ballantine, welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Your support is greatly appreciated. We got a level 1 hype train going right now. G. Levy, if you're awake, would you mind shouting out Hesh Ballantine? And Hesh Ballantine, please tell me, what game are you playing tonight? By the way, Raiders, I'm Zophar. I ran a website back in the 90s, Zophar's Domain. You may have heard of it. We had some emulators. We had some translations. We had some utilities. We had a lot of polls. I love my polls.
So, hey, this is my...
Oh, Toe Jam and Earl on the clip. Okay, we gotta keep going here. Post sword to the dude. And we need a heal? No heal? Can't tell. I don't see a heal. We're not gonna do a heal. What should we do? We can do an attack. We got a needle step. We got a flame. Oh my God. Ialtis, thank you so much for giving out 5 community gift subs. That was so kind of you, so generous. Thomas Smith backwards, MRR Knight, Edgar Sparingly, Chain Gun Wolf, and Quinn Notiquan. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Enjoy the gift subs. Oh my God, Aldebarando, you just gave out a community gift sub too. Thank you so much for the support. It's greatly appreciated. I love my polls, Zophar 2022. That sounds clippable, Duke Donuts. Someone should get on that. Oh my God, we're up to level. We're working on a level 3 hype train now, chat. Oh no, we're frozen. What do I do? Okay, I got an idea. We'll do a calm litany. Chelsea Pearl, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Pixelotix, thanks for coming on in. Yes, it is I, but I could not have done it without the support of all the amazing Zophar's Domain staff over the years. But right now, we got to figure out how to unfreeze everybody. Needle step, flame. Oh, I hope they unfreeze soon. This is not good. Oh boy. Oh, what am I missing? What did I miss? Oh my God. You hit me up for MU stuff. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. You're wondering if I've considered renaming my channel Yes, the Zophar. Duke Donuts, I thought about calling it Zophar's Domain, but I wanted to differentiate it. So there's domain and there's a realm. Pixelotix, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. We're 33% of the way to level 3 hype chat. 33% of the way. Now we're up to 56% of the way. The missing link is kicking my butts.
Yes, there was.
Oh no, I'm afraid!
Was it bad? I'll take 2. Oh, what? We are playing Heretic.
Oh, good game.
Oh, what? You must get me a glass of water.
Okay, Pavad, are you Japan?
Needle!
Yes, there was.
No, I fear?
They're not really on my life.
Okay, I go upstairs.
What are you doing up here?
Fealties cheered 500 bits.
Ialtis, thank you so much for the 500-bit cheer. Very generous. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. And the hype was real. We defeated the missing link. Victory! Oh my God, look at all the X, look at all the silver, look at all the magic experience, look at all the cheers, look at all the subs. Oh, the hype is happening. Hesh Ballantine, you were a frequent visitor to the domain back in the day. Thank you for the contribution. You're very welcome. Again, it was not all me, it was so many people over many years. But I was very happy to be a part of the community. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Yes, that was definitely a strange heretic mod. I'll tell you that story another day. Dreaming Rain. Dark Mex, thank you so much for the GGs. What a Hype Train raid boss battle win! Aldebarandal, thank you for your 1,000 silver expenditure of the video Demon Rage. Yes, that indeed was I raging. And Aldebarandal, thank you so much for the 70-bit cheer. Greatly appreciate your support of the realm and the domain.
Sade, thank you so much for the raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry.
Darkmex, thank you so much for the redemption of the video. Sade, we are 60% of the way to a level 3 hype train with 1 minute and 2 seconds to go. Hero gets a level. Ronfar gets a level. Jean gets a level. Lamina gets a level. You get a level. You get a level. You get a level. The hype train gets a level. Everybody gets a level. Level. The beast must have caused the avalanche. Now that he's destroyed, the village should have much better luck with the weather. Sweet! We'll do a little healy heal. Healy heal from Ronfar. Calm litany from Ronfar. Alright, we got the healy heal. We're looking good there. Now we do the little savey save. Savey save isn't active. Up we go. Over to the right. Oh, are we done this godforsaken dungeon? Please, 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 chat. Tell me we're done it. Tell me we're done it. Tell me we're done it. Make sure that we have everything we need. Oh my god, the level's not over. It's still going. Ealtis, oh my god, you didn't have to do that. That's so generous. Oh my god. I don't even know what level we are. You broke the levels. You broke the hype level. Oh my god. That's it. Hype train completed level 5. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Ealtis. Super, super generous of you. So, Brinkmanship, the Tiffy, Mrs. Psycho Savage, Velicip, the John of War, Green Coder, Tefila, Curaslack, Mer PPC, Unrecognized Entity, Mr. Figgy, Black Daisy 7, Dwarroa, Gorilla 11B, Deep Breeze 2K, The Real Canadian Rage, Guardsman Gary, Yes, Max Resist 88, Inno War, and Silent Knight. Enjoy the gift subs. The hype train is complete. Shoot, shoot! The hype train has docked. It has arrived at our destination. We ended up with a total of 27 gift subs, 1,170 bits, and a level 5 train, the highest level you can get. Thank you all so, so much for the support. Super appreciated. Choo choo! And we beat the missing link. Thank you all, everybody. That was great. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. Where'd my voice go? Where did it go? The hype really is real. Did we save? We'll save now. Okay, I feel like I missed a ton just there. What did we all miss? We got a bunch of raids, and a bunch of cheers, and a bunch of bits, and a bunch of everythings, and let's see what everyone said. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's chat. You know how I am, chat. I like to respond to everybody. So, Ealtis could not resist the hype train chance. Yup, you absolutely conducted the heck out of that one, my friend. Really appreciate that. Ah, yes. Angel Tears is a great idea, G Levy. Let me go refill my tears. These tears are empty. Be right back, chat. Good.
Maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh.
Aldebarandal, thank you so much for the redemption of 1,000 silver of Maniacal Laugh. Maniacal Laugh. Okay, what else did we miss? So, Hesh Ballantine explored Microzine. Oh, okay. What kind of game is that? I've never played that before. Duke Donuts pointed out the I love my polls quote. Pixel Talks, yep, we talked to you, talked about emulation. Duke Donuts says to rename the channel Yes to Zophar. But this way we have a realm and a domain, and I'd like to thank everyone for both. We have a crack mod team here, right? 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Your return to Sora was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
And off comes the piratey hat. I got the hat here, something fierce. Oh my god. My god, chat. Wow. I got hat head. Thank you, Mars Caleb, for redeeming the pirate hat takeoff and enabling me to be free of the hat until the next redemption. You can't see the game during these clips. Yeah, good point, Dreaming Rain. I have to get in the habit when that happens of waiting to do anything. The good thing about RPGs is I can actually stop most of the time without any ill effect. So I gotta watch that. Good point, Dreaming Rain. Good point. And yeah, people probably would still ask. And that's okay. I don't mind it. I'm always happy to answer any questions. Hash Ballantine, yep, you're very welcome. Dreaming Rain commented on the Strange Heretic mod. What a hype train raid boss battle win. Thank you again for all the GGs. Choo choo choo. Holy rusted metal, Batman. Level 5 plus 229%. Yeah, basically level 7, you're right. Hype train explosion. Lots of choo choos. Hype pipes from Chelsea Pearl. G Levy. Just doing like, again, really appreciate it, y'all. Just appreciate all of you. You're all awesome. That's definitely a hats off moment. Hesh Ballantine says it's edutainment software from Scholastic. They put on out a quarterly disc mag. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. I know those kind of magazines. I was into Scholastic. That's cool. Maniacal laugh. Or set it to show the clip on the side or something. So I was thinking about that, but then it would crunch it down because I tried different versions of it where it just doesn't show it in the center. And you can't make it out. So I'm thinking just maybe, I don't know. I gotta think about it. I kind of like that. Well, maybe that's poll worthy. Dreaming Rain, maybe that's a poll question. Aldebrandel says, didn't know the redeem worked in reverse. Oh, yes. Getting late. Good night, all. No problem, Cafe Man 2D. Thanks again for coming on in. I hope you had a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll be on again tomorrow night, same time. Maybe a little earlier. Yes, the hat is a toggle. Turn-based RPG means pause during hype explosion. Got it. Understood. We agree. We can do that. But now I think we have, or even some way to shrink down the game window to be side by side with the clip. Neither is full size, but neither is tiny or hidden either. So do you think maybe like, instead of it taking up the entire game screen, take up like the middle or upper left or upper right, like not, well, I'm trying to think where on the screen would it be not as intrusive, but you'd still see what's going on. Interesting. Okay. Let's do a poll. Soda Bagoda, are you still around, my friend? If you are, could we do a poll that asks the chat the question regarding the alerts, the video alerts, regarding the video redemption alerts specifically. So regarding the video redemption alerts, should we keep them as they are, shrink them down so they're still in the same spot but they take up less of that window, or move them somewhere smaller off to the side? So keep as they are, shrink it but keep it in that area, or move it off to the side shrunk. Or 4 could be don't care. Dark Mech says have what Wells has for his shoutouts. Well, when you redeem stuff in his channel, the whole thing stops. Like he has that one what's that one? The Tarako Apocalypse, where it goes Tarako, Tarako, and everything just freaks out and you can't see anything that's going on, like anywhere. I like that one, but that kind of stops everything. Or am I just thinking of it wrong? That's how it always seemed to me anyway. Yeah, Elon Musk will figure it out exactly. Elon Musk will buy no, Elon Musk will buy Twitch is what'll happen. He'll just buy all of Twitch. He'll be like, I'll just buy Twitch. No, then anybody can have any video alerts anywhere they want, in any size, in any window. You get a video alert, you get a video alert, you get a video alert. Mars Caleb says maybe just fill a quarter of the screen. Thank you for doing that, by the way, Soda Bagoda. Elon will buy it and claim he invented it. Oh, that's good stuff. What do you think? Down this way? Am I supposed to leave here now? Like, where does this... Or does this just take me out? Like, is this just back where I was coming from? Options 2 and 3 almost sounded similar. Well, yeah, because one is making them still be in the game window, but smaller in the game window. So it's still taking up some of the window, but not all of it. Or move them somewhere else on the screen, but smaller. And by the way, chat, if everyone that's here right now could try to vote on that for me, let me know. Because that's kind of a big deal. I've always had it in that same location, so if we agree that we don't like it there, I'm absolutely open to that feedback. Because what we even could do, chat, is once we're done this level, whenever I end the stream, we might go for a bit, we'll see. But maybe we'll play around with it before I end the stream, and you can tell me what you think, if we do agree not to keep them as they are. Or have the clip play over chat, it's possible. You know what? I don't think we really have to do this. We should be able to just warp right out, right? We don't have to walk back. Look at the magic experience we got. And fire, ice. Let's see. Which one should we power up? 42, 42. Let's push chance up. We'll bring these to 12. Alright, so everything's now 10 or 12. Alright, now we're gonna use the Dragonfly Wing. Because there's no point in walking out of here, that's silly. G. Levy says, we tried removing the black bars once, didn't look right. I remember that. So here's, actually, there is a way to get rid of them, but I would need help from all of you, chat. So I am also not a fan of the black bars, and I like borders. And I've seen so many awesome Twitch channels where they have these really elaborate overlays, and like the game is inside of a TV or a background or something really nice. And the way it is it hides the bars, because I know that a lot of people, the bars exist, they're just hidden under the overlay. I'd love to have something like that. I just don't, I'm gonna be honest and transparent, I don't have artistic talent. I just don't. I have organizational skills. I know in my head what I want it to look like. Graphically, nope. The best I can do is I can take existing graphics and cut them out of things. Like the emoticons you see, obviously a lot of them are cut out of things, or I paid a commission for them. In the case of the ones that look similar to me, those I paid a commission for. But if you know anyone, or you are someone, and you have interest in designing an overlay for me, chat with me in Discord afterwards. I'm absolutely open and willing to chat about that, because the only way we're really going to get rid of those black bars is an overlay that fits over top of it. And if we're going to do that, then I'd want to redesign all of it, you know? So, yeah, same here, Chosen One. I like it too when art specific to the game is used for the border. Problem is, I'm not a one game streamer, so like each time we beat a game, we play another game. But like maybe something Sega-ish, because I play a ton of Sega games. Something like very Sega-like might not be bad, but again, I'd have to find somebody that has graphical ability, which I do not. Dreaming Rain says they take up a lot of space that could be used for secondary videos when needed. Absolutely, I agree 100% with you. Yes. You take all the black bar and you put them together, that's a whole bunch of real estate that we're just wasting on here. Same with the Zophar's Realm graphic up top. Like, I like having something that calls out it's the Realm, but I don't think it needs to look like that or be that big. So there's a lot of condensing we could do, but it requires a design, and it requires graphical ability. Late Raid Hypenoto! How you doing, Real the Professor? Welcome on in. Super Game Boy, but Sega. There you go. Something like that. Something like that. Now that the weather's more moderate and the beast is gone, the ski resort I want to create looks like a definite possibility. If this place does become a ski resort, I'm gonna own all the cabins. I haven't decided if I should rent them by the day or the hour. I guess it depends on what kind of crowd I want to attract. I think I saw fear in Lucia's eyes when she ran past me. Did you guys have a lover's quarrel? That always happens to people in love. You guys must be really, really, really be in love. Wipe that silly grin off your face. I'm telling Grandpa Gwen. Oh boy. I guess that's the way out of here, so we probably should be going there soon. Yeah, the Zophar's Realm header could be condensed a lot. Smaller text, one line. Real, the professor says you're doing good, but you gotta sleep in now. Have a great stream. Was lurking towards the end when you showered. No problem. I'm appreciative that you came in and you were lurking a bit, and enjoy your evening and have some good rest. We'll be back here tomorrow night doing the same thing. Super Game Boy Mega Game Gear. A Game Gear. Like the Zophar's Domain Game Gear from 1996. Which, by the way, I did not create that graphic. I had an idea, but the graphic was created by another person named Evil Homer. In fact, every single design you ever saw, while I directed a lot of it, I didn't create the graphics for any of it. I have no talent with that. I know in my head that kind of what I want it to be like. I can't get what's in my head myself onto paper. I just don't have the ability for it. But I can explain it to someone with the talent. That makes sense. That's how you know I'm a manager. We can make the biggest man-made lake in history. I just haven't worked out what I'm gonna do with all the dirt. Okay then, well, I mean, there's plenty of places dirt can go. I don't believe it. I can't believe you're back. Guess the old man was right. The mayor's gonna give me a reward for my heroism. What? You defeated the beast? The only reason you defeated him was because I softened him up for you. Oh yeah, he sure looked like he was on his deathbed. You could also trim the viewable side. Okay, so about that, Hesh Ballantine, I've thought of doing that, but the problem with doing that, as opposed to having overlays that I can switch between different systems, is it creates a situation where, how do I explain this one? Different, like if I switch from Genesis Mini to the Saturn on RetroTink to a PC game, like it will look really goofy and it will require a lot of manual manipulation, as opposed to like if I have scenes, so like this is my scene for Genesis games, this is my scene for PC games, this is my scene, you know, like I like the idea of an overlay that's specific to like the genre. We'd only need a couple of them. But that's kind of like in my head, I would rather have a couple of scenes with different overlays than crunch down in OBS and then like, at least in my head, that to me that makes more sense to me. But your method would work. We tried it once, and it worked until we would select other games, and then it just looked really goofy being like chopped off. 99% of what you play are 90s games that are 43 anyways. You should be able to optimize the layout around that, which is true. Mars Caleb says you're taking off. Thanks for the entertaining stream. No problem. Thanks for coming on by. Appreciate you you being here, and we'll be doing this again tomorrow night if you're around. Hope to see you soon. The poll has a little bit of time left. I just don't know how I can ever repay you for all that you've done. My granddaughter and myself thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Mr. Mayor, I'm Lamina, the junior premier of the Magic Guild of AIM. I would like to present you with this bill for our extermination services. What? Lamina, you can't charge these people for killing the monster. Pooh, where's that written in stone? I'm telling you that they will pay us a ton of silver for what we've done. Once again, I can't thank you enough for saving my village. Well, just remember, next time I'm going to charge you.